Hello. Oh God.
Immediately. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. I don't know why it is this webcam specifically. It's your fault. No. Welcome to the Tides of Fortune and Fate. Well, whenever I switch, wait. When I switch, that might be wrong now.
No. It was just cutting off
Okay,
the top
it's
of your
fine.
head. Is that too high?
Yo,
or?
we die.
Yeah, put it
We
back
are.
down.
We fucking
Okay,
going like
it was
this.
Because
We
whenever I
do
go forward and back, sometimes
dirty
You got some Dutch
Okay.
angles.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, we got some Dutch shit going.
Yeah.
Looking like an American Horror Story. Over
See,
there.
you guys look like you're in a straight line, even
Yeah.
though it is at an angle.
Yeah, but they look
We're just-
chaos.
Tilted, bro.
Okay, like
See, that looks better.
Good, very good.
who's
And even if Nathan was here, it
I'm doing
good.
that for since he's not here though,
That's
so
fair.
I
They don't
didn't
have
think
to
of a funny
so we don't
fact.
sense.
so you don't feel how empty that chair is. Yeah, Nathan is not able to.
Give it back!
Nathan isn't able to make it today, so we are down Wivel. But
He's feeling sicky,
that
so
is-
Wibble
okay.
gets to be
So,
sick today.
before we
Yeah,
get,
that wibbles.
Which makes
Stop.
no sense because his body's so high.
it's the armor only can protect so much. The smoke, the fog got to him a little
The
bit.
fucking
Or he
shit.
just reunited with his boyfriend.
Yeah,
And they're
totally.
having they're having
There you
some
go.
Studying,
some
but actually.
study time.
He has no
Back
dick.
to
Open with the boys.
But
Hell
he
yeah,
is-
we're going
it
to
Not sponsored.
Just because he has no dick does not mean that the study
There.
time can't be making out and
Oh,
cuddling.
they're doing stuff.
Oh, they be cuddling.
Oh, they be
Cuddling
cuddling.
hardcore while reading a book and Wivel plays with his boyfriend's hair.
Yep.
That's what's happening.
Nobody was hurt, but they only owned that truck for 5 months.
Oh, that
Oh,
That's
no.
a bummer.
Did they have insurance on it?
They better have.
I hope
I mean, the
so.
legality would be questionable if they didn't.
Right.
That's true.
It was
Is
a
it with
churro
these-
truck.
That being said, the area we live.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, I didn't say anything particular.
Yeah. I didn't either. As I said,
He's saying like.
with the area we live, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't up to code.
wasn't legal.
Yeah.
So
I don't know those individuals, so I don't know.
I
But
just
in
feel
this
like, oh, there are my
area,
insurance paperwork.
Oh, it
it burned.
Damn.
So,
What the dog doing?
here's your fun facts.
Ah,
Shit.
does he have another question for
Yes,
us?
he did. It was actually a pretty good one. What was it? I remember liking it. I don't remember.
Great.
That doesn't help.
It's Texter.
Oh man. I guess I can just watch the beginning of the stream real quick. Oh, but I'm connected to the speaker. Thank you. Unless I can just remember.
Let's see who's faster, your brain or my.
Probably your phone. If we're being so real. Someone got big, and that was
You
the
killed him.
immediately available big mini. They were also fighting a Squishmallow.
Sure.
Well, they were fighting a great old one.
Nice.
My friend, like, some of my friends in New York, like, have money, and so would spend money on minis and shit. But he had a cat,
Mhm.
and so sometimes randomly the cat would go down there and just be like, and we're like, no, the monster! It's coming to kill us all!
Well, so
Like
the thing
when
is,
he's
if I were to
sitting
get
on
a
the
mini
TV.
that was technically appropriate, I'd need to get like a small statue.
Sure.
Because I think he was like 200 to 300 foot tall.
That's a big boy.
Yeah. Well, so he's the physically largest of the old ones, and like his arms and legs each have their own health bars, and like act like if
Zelda
you,
boss.
yeah. But if you kill the body, the arms and legs can still
Sushi
keep
does not
acting.
act like her mother.
Um,
Hate that.
Not in the slightest.
But you know, they're level 20 and above, aka deities.
Also, Sushi
only two of them-
will sit on you while
Yeah.
you're
Well,
going
so
to the bathroom.
4 of them are
She
literally
likes to
deities.
eat toilet
One of them,
paper.
by killing him, became a god. 2 of them aren't yet, but that's because they're figuring out what they want to do.
Would your character classify themselves as a soup, salad, or sandwich?
That's the most Bottleby question.
Do you consider yourself a soup salad or
Why is my light on?
Well, the thing is that's what game we played when I had my kids in my room for the first day.
Yeah.
Because it's an argument game, and they get to argue whether the thing that I tell them is a soup, salad, or sandwich.
Are you a rat or a frog?
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Please discuss.
If the other
It's
options
taco.
are super salad, it is a sandwich.
No, just in general.
Out of the three.
It is a hot dog is a sandwich.
A
Where's
hot
the
dog is a
taco?
taco.
No,
Yeah.
a taco doesn't involve bread.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Tortilla.
Tortillas are considered a bread.
got
Tortillas are a bread.
They are not a
They are
yeast.
literally a bread.
They are
together.
not a yeast bread, but they are a bread. If they go in the category of breads and grains,
Also, okay,
I could argue that a hot dog is a sub.
take a. Yeah.
Stop talking, brother.
Take a Subway, or not Subway in general. Take a foot-long piece, like a baguette or something.
Yeah.
Cut it in
Foot-long
half
hot
long
dog.
ways,
Uh-huh.
so that you've got 2 6-inch
And
pieces.
then just a foot long
Meat and cheese between it. Is that a sandwich?
It's a crime.
Regardless of that fact, it's obviously a crime.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
no.
Did you find it?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
If the
Because you
campaign was
couldn't
an
get
anime, who would
each-
voice our
Oh, who would voice or play your character?
Shit, I don't know. I don't know actors
It could
very
be like
well.
it could be like you could be like the person who played blank.
Oh.
Ideally,
Yeah.
Florence Pugh.
Josie said Florence Pugh too, actually. I could see Florence Pugh. I totally see them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see
Marlon
Florence, I don't see
Wayans.
Florence Pugh
No.
being as like. I don't see Florence Pugh playing as like assertive of characters though. But I love Florence Pugh.
I love Florence Pugh. Ugh. Hey girls, hit me up. I'm single.
I just realized the nutrition facts on this is a separate sticker.
Okay, what you need to do is you need to keep that and turn it into a Coca-Cola bottle.
True. That'd be great.
Ooh, big Shirley's there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love I'm not
Sorry.
gonna but I love
Owen Wilson came into my mind.
We literally said at work, my manager, we were talking about who would we cast for our manager. We were like, Owen Wilson.
I don't think so, but that's just what popped up.
Aki. You dumb bitch.
I don't think so. It just popped
The
in
thing
my
is,
mind.
if Owen Wilson played your
you're such an
character, it's
idiot.
Owen Wilson in The Night at the Museum.
True, though.
Like when he's using that voice specifically.
True. Maybe a good
his
kind of
country
work.
voice.
Owen Wilson.
See,
Yeah, not
I'm trying
Lightning
to think,
McQueen
though,
Owen
What are some really
Wilson.
good like mask leading, more androgynous actors though?
That's true. I don't know.
Mason Alexander Park.
Ooh.
Who's that?
Okay.
But they're not
Who be
Asian.
that?
Who-
Have you
who's
seen
Mans?
Sandman?
There is one with.
Yes.
Desire and Sandman.
Oh yeah.
Very androgynous. They're literally not binary.
Fair enough.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. I was thinking like I can't remember the dude's
Or his
name.
son.
Paul Blart.
Paul Blart.
Because he's very strong
Kevin
and smart,
James?
but very misguided.
Kevin James.
The old Kevy J.
Kevin James.
See,
I love Kevin James.
oh,
I'm
goodness.
trying to
That's
think
Mason
of an
Alexander.
annoying voiced British person.
Yeah, I can see
They're just
that.
very androgynous.
Yeah.
Also, we lived in
Armand
New York at the same time and they didn't
Hammer.
date me, so kind of weird.
That is an actor.
I don't know. who-
Armand Hammer.
No.
Armie Hammer, the cannibal.
Arm and Hammer, the baking like soda
His
thing.
name is Armand.
Manny Jacinto, I think is his name.
He goes by Army Hammer.
Let me look him up.
Yes.
Because you are Asian, but you're also like
He played the
Getting
twins on
married.
Social Network.
America.
well, you're also like in your like
I think he was in
Late
the
20s, early
Lone
30s.
Ranger.
I'm 36.
oh you're 36. Okay.
Because Bumblebee has a British voice.
That does look
Yeah.
pretty good. Need long red hair, but I mean, yeah.
British.
Yeah, he's so good.
That would probably.
I haven't watched
Bubble-headed.
Acolyte, but I heard he's the only good part of Acolyte.
Bubble-headed
Oh
British.
my God,
Yeah, but it needs
Yeah.
to be a.
But he was in a
No,
good
he's
place.
he's-
Yeah, but
his
which means he's
voice
super
is too
capable.
low
Apparently
for
in
what I'm
Acolyte,
used to.
he's like haunting.
Honestly, he
No,
Bumblebee
yes,
will have
hot,
to be
but
played
really
by
he's
a woman.
terrifying.
I believe it.
And so
But,
like
like,
apparently
a
like he can do
deep-voiced
both. You
British
need that for
woman.
Junho,
Yeah, true.
and then
No
you
idea
get
this.
get that. I think he could definitely.
Laura Bailey.
He could definitely.
Laura
show-
Bailey. She'll play Bumblebee. Laura Bailey will play Bumblebee.
That's fine.
Oh, that'd be so fun actually. But I
Either
could totally
that
see
or,
him.
Danny
because
DeVito.
you are-
I was also thinking
I could see him going more
the
into
voice
rock.
actress,
Yeah.
the voice actress for Luffy, or Sam Riegel was the first one that came to my head.
Mhm.
Um,
He's chaotic enough.
Yeah.
See, I can honestly see Also,
I wish Morgan Freeman was my answer, but it just
the
doesn't
guy who
check
voices
out.
Brooke, Ian.
Ian Sinclair.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, he would be the best for Bumblebee.
Ian Sinclair would be so fun.
He would be so good for Bumblebee.
Travis Willingham for Ben. Hear me out.
True.
I could see
No idea who
Travis.
that
Grog.
even is. Oh, Grog?
Yeah.
But
like,
also
like-
Roy Mustang.
If you watch one
Roy
okay.
Mustang.
He's also voiced Thor in everything animated
Every
ever.
Oh,
Thor.
okay.
But basically, he has the range of a god. It's not.
Yeah,
fair.
it's crazy.
Also, whenever you play Overwatch, he is all of the robots.
Never once
If,
played
if you
Overwatch in my life.
if you ever continue One Piece, he's also Ace.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, the remake is coming out soon. That's super condensed.
I get excited to see Travis every single time we play Overwatch.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's Travis.
Every once in a while, I do hear that TikTok sound in my brain when I like watch anything. I'm like, is that Matt fucking Mercer? And it
So-
usually is.
Ian Sinclair. I keep want to say Ian McKellen every
Yeah.
time. Ian
That would be
Sinclair.
the wrong
No.
Ian.
Ian Sinclair.
I'm like,
I think Manny. Like,
What
can you
about
ever say his
Ian
last name?
Somerhalder?
Lakinto or something.
Hmm?
Who did you say?
well,
Maybe Dan DeVito would be
Danny DeVito.
DeVito.
I fucking love Danny DeVito, dude.
Ben. He's so great.
So anyway, I started Blast.
I dropped my monster. Never mind.
Hey Robin. Hey Robin, come here.
Let me give you a little smoosh.
That's fucking funny.
Who would play Wibble though?
Honestly, Damien Haas.
True.
Yeah.
That might be really good, actually.
Matt-
Yeah,
Damien
so-
would probably do a good
Yeah.
job.
That
That was
might
my
actually
answer.
be good.
Yeah, for totally different reasons, but both
Yeah.
valid.
The way Wivel speaks sometimes, I feel like Brennan Lee Mulligan would be good.
Oh yeah.
True.
Has Brendan Lee Mulligan done voice work?
He should.
He should if he hasn't.
He's
but
done a little bit, because if not, they wouldn't put him on Make Some Noise.
because
Yeah,
Wivel
but
can
he's also,
absolutely
like,
go
just an
on.
actor,
Yeah.
and he just does stuff.
He just does stuff, but I never
But
actually
some of the
see
best
him in
lines, like,
anything. that's
Some
not
of
dropped
the
out.
like the really cool phrases
okay.
I say, it's not from him. Like I don't steal quotes or anything, but like they're inspired by
Yeah.
him.
The only thing that I've ever blatantly stolen from Brendan Lee Mulligan is, in fact, the shit fuck cock ass thing from NADPOD, because that's what his character says. Because Brennan learned, hey, I can swear freely in here. Shit fuck cock ass.
Half of my vocabulary is just regurgitated short form content. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair.
So good.
That's
Preach
the
into
only
the
thing that like
choir.
I
Incredible. His
blatantly will
Asmodeus
repeat from him
is
at all
actually
times.
See, I'm actually gonna say Travis Willingham for Kendra.
That's
Oh
fair.
my
That makes
god.
sense.
I feel like Flay would be Clint Eastwood.
Like it was
Clint
Clint Eastwood.
Oh, I love that actually. Wait, what's his? He has a son, Clint Eastwood, that is doing stuff now.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
he's in a lot of military movies.
He is, yeah. They look very similar. Like he
They
looks
do.
like young Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like those old.
Wow,
photos.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
crazy. I'm questioning Florence Pugh, but she's my favorite. I love her.
What was the?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. As
Yeah, he
Carmella.
needs to. I'll be honest. He needs to stop getting all these fucking roles.
Agreed.
Mario,
Oh, wait, I know who else-
Garfield.
I know
Okay,
who
I like
else-
Mario. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
Mario was
I know
okay.
who else would
But-
who else would give
I mean, it's
Bumblebee
Jack, but, like,
a
holy
good job
shit.
is Jack
this
Black.
Is, this is
Yes,
Yeah.
true.
son.
Yeah. So Ian Sinclair
He really
or
does,
Jack
yeah,
Black
holy
would
smash.
be best for Bumblebee.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, I've seen him. I've
Wait,
seen him.
what? Oh yeah.
Scott Eastwood. He's got so many kids.
What's the guy who
Blame his wife.
played the night guard in the museum? Lord, who's the main
Hurt.
actor from the museum who played the night guard? Who's that actor? He's in a lot of stuff.
I
That's
don't
just-
know.
We were
his
talking about that
name.
earlier. So. Anybody know his name?
I can't remember.
Oh, so if we're doing live action,
This is
I
old.
actually think.
Oh, a live action.
So I
actor
just,
too?
that's an option. I said who would play or voice.
Ben Stiller. That's his name.
Ben Stiller.
I think Kendra, Jason Momoa.
Also,
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, he's like goofy enough, but that big.
Flay should be Ben Stiller.
Wibble Dave Batista.
Wait, what?
I want to be Dave Bautista.
I could see
Dakota
him
Fanning,
dressed
though?
as a bird.
What about
I'm not fanning it.
I don't know live
Henry
action.
Cavill?
I would
What's his name?
Bottle
What's his
B
name?
played as Henry Cavill.
That'd be so funny.
That would be pretty good.
In the
So-
live action, that's who I would want Bottle B to
So,
be played
I'm
as.
leaning into, like,
just for the
He used to
funsies.
be a little bit more. Like,
There's
he used to
also-
be a little bit more scoundrel flated. He used to be a little bit more of a scoundrel, and he kind of is on a path of, like, healing.
Mocky Mock.
No,
RDJ.
no, Ben Barnes. Ben Barnes.
Ben
The
You know
fuck
that.
is Ben?
I don't know who that
Okay,
is.
Ben Barnes.
Caspian.
He was Prince Caspian, but
Oh.
now
I
he's
haven't watched
been.
the
Okay.
second
But
wardrobe
he's been in a
movie,
lot
and
of
who knows
roles
how many.
since.
He's been in a lot of bad
Yeah.
guys.
No.
Pass.
Nah, I don't know.
Oh, Smash!
No,
Smash.
he
Still
was
Smash, I just don't
he
know.
was a high school crush for real.
Probably for the
Prince
best. I'll
Caspian?
blindfold myself.
Apparently-
Actually, every single actor or actress that was in the
Apparently,
Narnia movies
So true.
was kind of just
Just it.
yeah.
So apparently he's in a show now called Shadow and Bone, which is based on the book
He's
series.
the bad
Yes,
guy.
it is.
And apparently he's the bad guy, but apparently he's hot.
Yep.
Harry
That
And,
man has never
Harry
stopped being
Styles.
hot.
That is
He's
true.
I know
hot.
technically
Um,
he's a
And then also there's there's like a
Sheeran.
gunslinger kind of character in that show.
I've never watched
was
it.
Ed Sheeran.
Dakota
Ed
Fanning.
Sheeran.
I can totally see that.
Chris Hemsworth is my eternal smash.
Fair.
Nice.
But no, have you watched Shadow and Bone?
Yeah.
I told Marley
Who's the
if
gunslinger
he's
guy?
around, I'm not straight.
I think
That's
Idris
legitimate
Elba
character,
should be
but-
Wiffle. I think you do a good
I don't
job.
remember.
Idris Elba be who?
Something like
I can see it.
I think
I
it's
think you
Jazz.
do a good job.
Jazz smash.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
like, oh my gosh, Jazz. Like, that's his name.
Okay, I was talking about.
Nah, you
Like,
know
we were
who should
working
be
the other day, and
Gino.
like,
No,
Sarah's
actually,
like, what's your type?
even
I'm
better,
like,
you know who
honestly,
should be
I don't
Ben?
know. Like, I just know
Eminem.
when I see it.
Jesper.
Jesper. And she was like, your type is light skinned black man. I'm like, damn, you're right. you're
Gino needs to
you're
be
right.
MGK.
No, but like,
Who's that?
He's pretty.
Oh!
He's also just
Gotcha.
very like charismatic
Oh.
and charming.
he's so charismatic.
So I think that adds
Yeah.
to the attractive. Like I think that visually he's
We
like,
don't
yeah,
have
he's
enough of
alright.
a
But then like
rivalry
he
for that.
talks and you're like, I
That's true.
okay.
We're friends.
Yeah.
But like,
Talking about
honestly, so
Eminem and
Jesper
MGK.
and his
So you-
movie love interest, I don't know if it's Phantom or canon.
Which one?
Kendrick Lamar.
Hail
He
to
could
me.
be-
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
Who's Kendrick Lamar friends with? I don't listen
No.
to rap.
not
I don't listen to
Him
a
I just know none of us are Drake, thank God.
Oh, okay. Because the fandom is all over him
Oh,
and that.
sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways, moving swiftly on from that.
It's like, yeah, but like, even just their friendship then.
Yeah.
It's super appealing to me. And then also him playing the bad guy.
I had a really bad joke that I'm.
It's one of those shows where I'm like,
live.
oh,
Damn it.
watch
Can you
this
text
show.
it to me?
Yeah, I just told her to do the same.
I was like, I want to know.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'll say any bad
Characters,
joke.
Mhm.
The crows,
Most
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
like I love
Why?
their storyline. But the like main character storyline with Ben Barnes, I find so boring.
Are you doing it on
Really?
And I
Facebook?
don't care
No.
about her at all.
I'm going
and
with
then like they
messages.
switch over to the crows because they're master thieves. I'm like, show
We,
me
we
your
don't
thieves.
ever message,
There's
so
a
I'm
girl.
like, Jesus.
Exactly.
The fact
She's
that I've
so
never seen her and
boring.
I've seen every other character says something
I
else.
Send it?
know. She's so
What
boring.
happened?
They're based off books, aren't they?
Mhm. But the thing is, Shadow and Bone
Mhm.
and Six of Crows are two different books.
Oh, when they combine them.
That's you and Aki.
Oh, shit! No!
Nothing.
Fuck!
It is a joke that's going to stay silent.
Okay.
It is bad. That's Jinho and Aki.
No! No! Oh,
It makes sense!
no!
So anyway, we're playing a
Moving on,
game.
we're-
Good people!
Moving swiftly onward.
Straight to the boiler room of hell.
Look,
Express
I have
elevator.
a really dark sense of humor. Just no one knows about it because I don't say it out
I love that.
It's
loud.
okay. Mine stays in my head.
That's
my
the
head.
first
So
and
time
anyway, I
actually-
pulled from the cloak.
Oh yeah, go ahead and
Yeah, pull from the
Okay,
cloak.
But if I had my dream cast, it might be Kate Siegel of Mike Flanagan fame, Theo from Haunted Hill House.
Oh,
wow.
the one that you like
No
showed me.
fucking
I got
clue.
three
Like one
hundred
the
feet.
visual
Ah,
inspiration
such
for
a-
the
Yeah.
character.
Because like she is much older. She's She's like in her mid.
I rolled nothing but
Yeah.
3s.
So if she could play mid-20s.
I do declare.
How's the one song go? All I do is
I say-
win, no matter what.
All right, Ben, what'd you get?
929.
929.
Shit, I don't know how to read this.
Uh,
Obviously, it's not
Nothing
that
yet?
yourself, but
what is that?
929.
What number is
that
that?
would be a 10.
Is that a 1?
3.
All
No,
I
that'd
do
be a
is
10.
win, no matter what.
Oh, that's a 9.
No, that'd be a 10.
Is that? Oh yeah. I'm sorry,
That'd
I'm
be a
stupid.
10.
So 18.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got a 12, so that counts as a 0.
I was
Want
just
the
making sure I was
obnoxiously
doing
large
something.
set?
Okay.
You want the large boys?
No, they stress me out.
Big
They
boys.
stress me out too.
This is hyper specific.
Oh, here, you
Okay.
can play this too
Is it more rusty nails?
Fuck!
You pull out a lantern
Okay.
with a black candle inside.
Okay.
Yo, show it to Xerxes.
Yo, dude, you're stuck on this boat.
Like, fuck!
No,
I reflexively just.
I'll say, if you light it, the light glow. The fire is like a deep purple.
Ooh, I want one of those.
Oh my gosh, something wicked this way comes my
Can I
brother.
make- do I need to make
Oh yeah.
What else is from it?
Don't light that until I do.
I'm making a check on it right now.
Oh, what? No, I was just kidding.
Did you know?
Something wicked this way comes, bro.
I'm gonna go grab my pen. I shall return.
It's,
No, actually, I lied.
22.
What do you need?
I lied. No,
Oh, I
no,
get
I'm
the
fine.
thing.
Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
oh, pen.
Yeah, don't worry.
Sorry.
Becca's in here.
22.
Never mind.
22.
Nothing.
Okay,
Don't worry about it. For your own safety.
so for on a 22,
Text.
you get it has
I'll just say it.
divination and necromancy.
Do you want me to see?
Yeah, would you identify this, please?
Identify.
Yeah.
Gonna grab
After you
mine.
identify it, this is a if holding this lantern and you light the fire never goes out. I mean, you can blow it out, but like
It doesn't go out on its
Yeah.
own.
Never.
And while holding it, you can see any ghosts that are targeting you.
That's cool.
So it's not
Ghosts?
any ghosts in the area. It's any ghosts that are focused on you.
Hey,
anywhere?
do the void
Wait,
people
wait,
count
wait.
as ghosts?
Huh?
Do the
Yeah.
void people count as ghosts? No. Okay, cool.
Like, I was gonna
This
grab
is specifically,
some
like, on
Mary
deck.
Jane, but I was like, Becca's in here.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and light it.
At the moment, there's no.
Cool.
That person's hilarious.
It was an 11:53.
Okay, so I'm actually close to that.
Wait, you said the candle will never
I'm
go
all
out?
the way on
The
the other
candle will
end.
never go out naturally.
Naturally.
Yeah.
I light it and I keep it on the ship. I keep it
Oh,
lit
yeah.
on the
Yeah,
ship.
sure. Why not?
Why
There's
not?
so many ghosts in the water right now.
Yeah,
Well,
so many.
It only
Light
shows the
right
ones that
now.
are targeting you
It
guys.
shows
Oh,
that
okay.
they're after us, like actively
Dun,
trying
dun,
to
11 what?
dun, dun.
53.
Okay, so you're the lady.
Davy Jones
family.
ain't
Yeah.
getting
My
this
mentor was
bitch.
like, oh, I don't go to that lake. I know how many bodies are in there.
What lake?
Wait, and I was like,
What the fuck? Well, there's probably a lot of bodies.
I mean,
in a lot
there's
of
gonna be a lot of
lakes.
bodies in every lake.
She used to be a cop,
Uh
so she's like,
huh.
no.
11:53, you said, right?
Mm-hmm. Got new pen.
Interesting.
Cool.
This item might inspire me to make a mechanic for this.
Oh.
Um, So you pull out a piece of a fractured shield. When you hold it, you are filled with determination.
Nice.
So it just that's what it does. It fills you with courage, hope, and determination.
Can I incorporate it into a full-size shield and give her the shield to put the fragment into? I'm gonna try and enter the Daedalus sphere.
Yeah, go for it.
No.
You
Have
see
to do it later.
Zexus? What's his name?
Xerxes.
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 You were close.
Xerxes is the key. 1 second.
No, not Xerxes. Xerxes is the guy stuck on boat.
Yeah, not Xerxes.
Who are you talking about?
The cyber.
Oh,
guy.
the new people.
Oh,
I don't
fuck
know
if
their
I remember
name.
their
Because
names.
he's successfully opened it already.
What a bitch.
You made their names so similar to each other.
Vexus?
Vexus is, I think that's the girl.
How many attempts
Then
do
I
we
don't
get?
know.
I think it was like you get like 2 attempts a day.
I'm gonna try again.
Yeah.
Fuck it. No.
What do you need to get it?
A nat 20.
Nat 20.
I just want to know.
Fuck it.
I just. Oh wait, I'll roll it.
Nope. Fuck it.
That one.
no.
I didn't get it.
I got so close. I hit a 2.
I tried, but I
Bobby
couldn't
gets
get
in.
in.
I'm gonna be so pissed.
That's a 3. That's a 16. Nope.
So
Look how close I was to 999.
I got 333.
I'm at the very opposite. I got
Texas.
18.
So Texas has successfully opened it last session, and so he's like, here.
Good manners.
I tried.
No, it's very complicated. Honestly, I stumbled upon it, but now I just know how it works.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, I go inside and I make your shield.
So yeah, he puts it, basically just continues the shield. It has the same effect of inspiring that, like, strong determination. I'll come up with, like, an emotion.
Ooh.
Yeah, an emotion that gives determination, and I'll figure out what stats that would affect. If you have ideas, just text me. Alright, is anyone else above 900?
No.
899.
Okay.
One away. I was like, do you know how close I am to being 999, you guys?
So yeah.
I
Anyway.
bought steaks for dinner tonight, and I was gonna make
Oh,
it, and
okay.
then also send one with Eric.
You pull out a, it is a vial, but it is a
so we
black
made
glass,
4.
and it
Two
has
for now,
a
2 for
cork
later.
on top.
We seasoned them different. I accidentally
That is what you
used
see.
steaks right away. It's like I didn't wait.
Like,
I didn't wait.
I did not.
That's fair.
They were so good though. We had one over brown sugar.
As you open it up, you see one. Nothing is happening, but you do see there's a rune at the
We need
bottom
more
of the
that one.
cork,
Okay.
and inside is
Yeah, and because
finger
it's brown sugar in it.
Huh.
Clumps.
Do I know what the rune is?
It's not a typical arcane rune. This
I
seems to be a
love
rune
that.
of witchcraft.
I ate leftovers, which I'm proud of myself for doing.
I had
Hey,
some
are any of you
Wendy's and then noodles.
Witchy in nature?
But what do you mean?
I don't think so.
There's a symbol on this cork. What is it?
Yeah, it is not rune. It is a rune, but it's not like rune.
Can
It
I
is
see if I
witchcraft
know what
symbol,
it is? Can I see if I've seen it before?
which is separate.
Yeah. Can we see if we've seen it before?
You guys can roll.
What would it be?
What are we rolling?
No.
What's
History?
the
Doesn't
stat?
matter. No.
If we're
If
looking
if you've seen it before, it'd be history.
Okay.
If you
So, since I'm more of an academic type, I haven't seen anything like this, right?
so go ahead. You go on history too.
History?
No clue.
Well, that's
That
an
shit
actual
do
one.
look weird though.
15?
Let's
Fuck.
see. Give me a sec.
6.
Oh, cool. This is gonna be a -2. A 14.
14, 15, 16.
What do you get?
Natural one.
Oh.
Same.
Okay. So
No
none of you guys have
fucking-
seen this
We have
before.
no clue
Now,
what this is.
make me, those who are trying to figure it out, make an additional planar check.
Planar?
I don't even know what it
This
is.
is still -2.
I'll roll again.
16.
13.
Stop.
No.
Okay, the
I didn't
dice
see
is
that.
fired.
That, no, you
No.
rolled
I
that.
love how I love Bottleby being kind of stupid.
What are the odds?
Is your dice fucking you?
I guess 3.
3 nat ones in a row.
Damn.
Here.
Wow.
Get those bitches out of here.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Those
She's
pieces do not
staring
like
at me.
you.
It's staring at me. It knows.
Okay,
Oh my god. I'm upset.
What?
I'm upset. I get 3 ones in a row.
Oh.
So, planar check. So you guys get.
16.
I allow that reroll.
13.
Both rerolls?
The one you did with the new die.
Okay, so that is much better. That's a dirty
30, 20.
20. It's a GMO 20.
12.
GMO 20. Got it.
Mine's 13.
16.
Okay. No, you have heard of a cosmic being named Gresham, the Mother of Witches. Cosmic beings, though are often associated with evil, are technically neutral beings. So witches in this world are not evil. That's an important specification.
Yeah.
But they use a magic that is like a variant of rune magic.
Okay.
But it has abilities that can kind of reach outside of the abilities of runes.
Okay.
So you're not sure what this does, but it is a powerful form of witchcraft that is not inherently evil. I feel like a lot of the time, not so much in this group, but like in general, when people think
People are like,
witchcraft,
oh.
they associate evil. That is not the case. I'm saying it's not.
Wait, what?
Got it.
They were doing their best to quietly put the horribly. That's what they're laughing
so
at.
sorry.
I'm sorry about the energy we brought to the studio today.
Yeah, we got some
I'm
wild
not-
shit going on.
This was how my brain's been all day.
I feel
This
bad
is
at
just
this
the only
Yeah.
time that I got to let
Literally,
it out.
Becca.
You guys
I was what?
Not a good smell.
What?
I've been this whole time explaining that they're a neutral force.
I'm pagan.
Witches are a neutral force within this world. They're just very rare. Because arcane is so accessible.
Witchy, witchy.
Um,
And did you know that calling a male witch a warlock is actually
I did not know that. But witches are just a genre of magic in my world anyway. So,
they're just male witches.
Yeah.
Well, they're just
Warlock.
witches, but
Yeah.
they're just men.
Yeah.
So, do I
Yeah.
have any
And
idea? what
There's
this
a
is
big
for?
difference
With the nat
between a
one.
witch and a wizard.
yeah. Even, so I would say it's a pretty high check because it's such a rare form of magic.
Yeah.
So
So I know what kind of magic.
You know what-
but
you
I don't
know-
what it's used for.
you know the
And
source,
so
you
there
don't know the
is a
function.
difference
About
between a
sorcerers.
Wicca and a witch.
It's kind of like
And my
knowing that
friends
something
growing up
is
who were Wiccan.
like vaguely like light magic, but not knowing
So
the
they're
function.
like,
Kind of thing.
it's
Um,
Huh.
What?
Well, I've got a vial of witch toenails, so you know.
Oh.
I'm hungry.
Man, what the fuck?
never mind. You wouldn't
You
know.
got, you
Man.
got
I
a
can
bunch of
maybe
mantra?
identify it tomorrow and see if it has any magical.
Okay. Well, so do I get the sense that the rune on the bottom of the cork is magical, right?
Yeah. So that you get the idea that
You just stole some witches.
I mean, if you have an idea, say it.
She was gonna
No,
put those
it's
to
probably
use
not.
later.
Um,
Put her in a brew or something.
Yeah, I know what it would be in real life.
yes. Keep
But-
in mind, I, Zion, have this much knowledge about the real life side of things. That's why I kind of turned it its own thing in my world.
But basically, in real life, when you do stuff like that, and you put like nasty stuff in a jar, like toenails, that's a hex.
Yeah.
That's a curse.
Uh
And
oh.
as soon as the bottle is opened, it would break whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll say
Uh-oh.
whatever the enchantment is still doesn't give you
Was that right?
You're not wrong, but you're not 100% right.
At least it's not on you that we know
No, we don't know.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
of. It's on
That thing holds your grandpa's
Murphy, what's your number you rolled?
Sorry, Gramps.
So,
Hey.
anyway, there's
Oh.
you.
three other
Whole
rules.
18.
Wow. Mine's tree to tree.
Tree. Is your time in that?
I already did one.
You did
Yeah.
yours. Yep.
She got a piece of a shield. It's Buttlebees with tree to tree.
Tree.
Tree to tree.
Tree to tree. All the trees.
Full ass trees.
Full
God, I
ass
can't
trees.
wait for that. I hope mine's the other thing.
Did you look at last tree?
Oh, this is perfect for Bodily.
Oh, cool.
Oh, thank
You got a
God.
piece of candy.
Cool.
Oh.
Eat it.
And as you eat it, another one appears in your hand.
Unlimited
This
candy!
is the best day of my life.
Yeah, apparently it's homemade taffy is what it's described as.
Even better.
Oh,
Yeah.
taffy's good.
I could go for some saltwater taffy right now.
Yeah.
Saltwater taffy.
I like the
Next time we go
chocolate
to-
flavors or the
what- is it
orange
Springfield
ones.
that has
Yes.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Silver Dollar City.
Mm.
I'm going there at the end of September.
Such good saltwater taffy.
Very
That
good
is
salt.
true.
I'll pick some up.
Hell yeah.
That
I'm
is
sad that they changed their
several
prices
hours
and
away,
they're-
so I feel comfortable saying that.
That's fair.
That's where my spouse and I are going for our anniversary.
Nice.
Because we get free tickets with this work.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
Nice.
nice. Ugh, I miss comps.
I know,
Ugh.
right, dude?
Anyway,
I miss getting things for Get the right job, bro.
well, I mean, so whenever I was growing up in
Free
Branson,
food.
I mean,
I
get to
worked.
go
I'll
to
say
Silver
that. That was
Lake
not
that was
worth
one
it.
I
of
get
the things.
discounts on the weed
I worked
stuff
at the
and vape
Titanic
stuff.
Museum,
Yeah.
and but anyone could go to the Titanic Museum, and we could go to their things for free interchangeably. So like, I'd go to
That's
Silver
pretty
Dollar
dope.
City with someone for free. I could go to like any show in town for free. We could go to Ripley's Believe It or Not, and then they
I
could
did
just.
that all the time.
Me too, constantly.
You know what was a lot more fun than I expected? The Dixie Stampede.
Yeah, this TV's a lot of fun.
Pretty dope.
Good food too.
Did you know that Nana used to bring her
Chicken
own
leg.
silverware to Dixie Stampede?
That's so
She didn't like their
funny.
silverware, so she brought her own. Like,
That's so
so
fun.
And also
Criteria.
tracks.
I'll bring my
Yeah, it does. I I'm just saying, there's some like
I'm
neurodivergence
just
in the whole
saying,
family
there's
line.
been some tism the
Like,
whole time.
The texture of your silverware on my tongue.
When I tell you that I gagged at work the other
No.
day because I touched a piece
No.
of paper that was sticky, I am not joking.
I made chicken quesadillas last night.
Uh-huh.
My buddy, 49,
I love Fortnite.
I handed him the fork that he requested, and he took it and his teeth right on it. I said, I will rip your teeth out one by one with pliers.
Absolutely not.
Is this yours?
No. It pissed me off so bad. I'm like,
There's like, so we have these like semi-laminated menus, right? So they're not all the way like, they're not like laminated, but they're like plasticky. Do you know what I mean?
okay.
Will someone let them sit underneath the syrups for a
Oh,
really long
you-
time?
Oh.
And I didn't know. And so I was like, oh, I don't remember the recipe for this drink. And I grabbed it and went,
Being
okay,
sticky is the one thing I
somebody
can't
else is
tolerate
gonna
on
need to
this
make
planet.
drink. And I chose to work in a place with syrups. So, like, very upset about it. The
I
thing-
can't be
yeah.
sticky. It pisses me
The
off.
thing about tattooing is
Yeah, I
you
don't
wear
like
gloves the
being
whole time.
Hey, don't work with kids.
Yeah. No matter what age they are,
I don't think I
something
could.
will be sticky.
I get fired in the first
Or in a
week.
hospital,
Or
actually.
the first day.
I'll stick to what I do.
Yeah.
My fatal flaw is that
There's a lot, but-
regardless, no, this one's the worst. Regardless of what I do, if I eat anything with syrup,
You're gonna get
the
sticky.
syrup gets in my hair.
It gets in my mustache.
Sometimes,
I
yeah.
could wear my hair up. I could clip it fully up.
And it would
then
still get in
later,
it?
Yes.
Later in the day, I will because I run my hands through my hair and it's just like,
Yep.
yeah.
You'll find syrup in your hair. It won't.
That's
And-
crazy.
And you know what? That's not a fatal flaw. That's a curse.
That's-
Someone
Yeah.
cursed me.
You're
Okay,
cursed.
there's one of my coworkers. There's this cop that comes by in the morning, and he has like a cop mustache, right?
Naturally.
And she's like,
What's
oh
your
my
number?
god, he's
So I
so
can look
cute.
at
I'm like, literally, what are you
18.
talking about? You. And then I was like, not to be gay, but I don't like mustaches. Because what if he ate something, and then it stays in his beard, and then you kiss him, and then their food is touching your ew.
Yeah, that's not a
Ew.
pleasant thought.
Yeah.
Bad.
Like, I'm so anal about anything in my mustache.
Right.
I'm
And
constantly
that's the thing,
brushing
like,
the shit
if
out.
you take good care of it, that's one thing. But I don't trust.
I don't like the idea of that, and that is a disgusting thought.
Right,
You
so,
now
like,
put in my head.
I don't
Thanks.
want to kiss
Let's try it
somebody,
out,
but what if
Nick.
their
Yeah, let's
food
give it a
is on
shot.
their mustache?
You just find a beautiful conch shell.
Wow.
There's no magical feature, just a
Put it up to your ear.
Wait, I feel like I had one of those at one point.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Did I get a conch though?
Crazy.
I feel like I had
I think
I
you
was
had a conch
crazy
shell
once.
that actually,
That's a nice shell.
like, you could hear the actual ocean.
Yeah, isn't that what I got?
No, yours is just a normal, beautiful conch shell.
Oh. So I can or I can't hear the
Well, you can hear like
You
you
can
can
hear
like a
standard.
like
like
how
a
they normally
standard,
would.
like you can hear like the wind. That sounds
Okay,
vaguely
cool.
like ocean. I love
Cool.
conch shells, but
Wow.
See, this is
so I
cool.
work at a hospital, and I don't want to go too specific, but my patients are free to like roam around during the day. And so we have like lemonade and coffee and tea out all the time. And my patients spill lemonade constantly. It's like every other day I work, there's lemonade all over the floor, and we don't have a mop.
No.
Why don't you have a mop?
Why don't you have a mop?
We can't have certain items in my ward.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
my goodness.
But a mop?
So we
Have
we
you
have like
seen the new guy? He breaks them up. Yeah.
but no, we have lots of wipes.
Yeah.
So I'm down wiping it, and so it's great.
That sounds like a great time.
Good
I
shit.
love my
Great
life.
time.
I just deal with high people all day.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's pretty great.
I mean, me
I deal
too.
with water.
Yeah, well, yeah, in a different way, but sure.
I have to report them if they're high, so
I provide the stuff
Snitch.
to make them that way.
I legally am
So do you
required
technically.
to
I know.
be
You
a
don't, do you?
snitch.
You
Do
don't
I
provide
want to
medication,
be?
right?
No.
No, I am a nurse tech,
Oh, okay.
so I'm like a nurse assistant, and so I can't actually provide or give medicine.
Legally
know.
signed papers.
I take care of their day to
You
day.
have to
Yeah,
do
dude,
that.
I know,
Mandated
I know.
report or whatever.
Yeah, that is the legitimate term.
I will say, because there's a lot of places that do this. Generally, it is a rehab.
Yeah.
And so like it's just a lot of drug rehab.
Yeah.
And so that's why I said that. I do very much like my job description. Everything I'm saying, I really like what I do.
I love my job.
Because I actually feel like I'm helping people, and it's great. So.
Yeah. I've been a barista forever, and like a bunch of my friends are bartenders,
Mm.
and so we always have the conversation that I'm just a daytime bartender and I get tipped less.
Mm.
And
Damn.
and I was
Correct.
like, would you rather deal with drunk people or pre-coffee people? Which is worse?
drunk people. I would rather deal with drunk people.
So it kind of depends.
I
hate dealing with
understand
drunk
people that are not that don't
See, if
have
you're a bartender, you
caffeine
can
but
cut them
have
off.
caffeine addictions.
I understand alcoholics.
People are just angry in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
So,
rather deal with an angry drunk who really doesn't 100% know what they're saying than somebody who hasn't had their coffee yet that's just being an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm just always an asshole, but that's my MO.
The lady yelling at me because I won't put cold foam on her hot drink because I told her it'll melt, and she's like, just put cold foam on it. I'm like, I will, but I'm letting you know right now it's gonna melt, and then you're just gonna have milk in your coffee. She's like, but I want cold foam. I'm like, right, but you're putting on a 100-degree coffee. So
But
like,
also,
it's gonna
some
melt.
of the cold foams just have better flavor than the actual milk.
But the thing is, Starbucks cold foam is literally just vanilla and heavy whipping cream. So I'm like, if that's what you want, I will put vanilla and heavy whipping cream.
The Dunkin'
Whatever.
one that I got today is marshmallow
Coffee, so
flavor.
Yeah,
it's
I
all
can
the
do
same.
that. I can
It
give you
tastes so
marshmallow
good.
syrup and heavy whipping cream.
I got Dolly
I'd
her
ra- I'd
first
want
pup
that.
cup the other
That'd
day.
be great.
Yeah.
She loved it.
Pup cups are great.
Luna-
Dobby's gotten a
Luna was
pup
doing
cup
so
before, he
good. Her
hated
fur
it.
was looking
Really?
so nice. She was so healthy. She'd gone to the trash, and now she's chewing it herself and itchy again.
Oh, jeez.
Ugh.
Ah.
Baby girl.
I didn't say hi to her.
Dobby and Susie
Well,
are
you don't see like on her
so I
backside
feel
where she
like
started
that.
chewing
I
at
feel like
herself.
a
It's
piece
because
of
she
shit.
got in the
I
trash.
don't even
You
know
should.
how to
I feel like a
spot them.
piece of shit. I didn't say hi to Luna the moment I walked in the door, and I have every single time.
Honestly,
How dare you?
Zach snapping on the couch. Luna might be
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, she didn't get up when me and
Zach
Becca walked
was
in.
barely awake
Hmm.
when I came in.
Luna
Yeah, Zach
exists
Zach-
on top of Zach.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zach. I think I woke him up and spooked him because he was like, hi.
Yeah, and then went back to sleep.
Yep.
That's how.
Bye.
Sorry, Zach.
So, where were we? Right, items are done.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
You guys are in Lay City. If you'll turn on the TV for me.
No.
I'll fill it.
We always do that.
Who were you?
No.
No.
Oh, Riley asked me to do a tattoo.
Yeah. I told her that if she wanted it, she needed to send you
Yeah.
what she wanted.
I can do that.
Except for
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you
when
can
do you
stay.
wanna stab me?
What's up with the
Whatever
the
you
green
want.
lines?
Okay.
I'll find something
Oh,
less
yeah.
complicated.
I,
I'm sorry. I have big
You're
eyes.
I'm just still brand new, fresh baby.
Yeah, where I
I
told
just
her
know
that
that
she
you
needs
put
to get
color
prices.
on Dobby,
Huh?
And so I was like, you
I
need to
know,
send it to
Colors
Alexis.
on
I know that you
TV.
can't do the
Just spray the
color
TV
part
and
yet.
do it clean off the line.
Okay.
Why is there a line on the TV?
Yeah, but I
Because
can't
that's
do
where
color.
the
It's
radius
gonna
of the
be
building
a
was.
minute before I can do color.
Yeah, that's what I was
It was like
thinking.
a 100-foot radius, so we only need one line. But
I've been like rewatching clips of the 99 because I'm excited.
I was waiting to move the map over till you tried it, thinking that was going to make a difference.
That'll help it.
What?
This is how this works.
Don't question it.
I do.
It's like whenever you have to turn
I
on
question
the radio
Zion
when you're
often.
looking-
Yeah, you have to turn on the radio
Like
to
when
see
you're like
better.
looking for something,
That's
I
a
just have to
fact.
turn on
That's
the
That
radio.
is a
true.
fact. It just
It's
works.
just true. Like shut up, I can't see is real.
Yeah. And like I'll be driving and I can see just fine, but I tell Marley, I'm like, move your fucking head so I can see.
Move your goddamn.
I've told her, move your fat fucking head so I can see what I'm doing.
Okay, so do you
Say that
remember
to
Mickey
me,
Stout?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so he was our driver's ed teacher.
Okay, he was my the elementary PE
Yeah,
teacher.
yeah. So he was talking about, well, my wife, she would be trying to drive, trying to make it the dang right turn. Her dang hair's so big I can't see out the dang window. His name was Mickey Stout.
Uh-huh.
And it would sing
That sounds better.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-S-T-O-U-T, Mickey Stout. He was a weird dude. We're distantly related to him, by the way.
Yeah, I figured that out recently.
Arca's call.
Arca's call.
We're
Yeah.
awful.
I really
today,
don't know
guys.
what's going on. I
What's it?
fully do not remember.
Today,
You guys
everything
are
is
in
going on.
Estral. You guys, so you guys don't know this yet, but Jin Ho has officially cut ties from the Shadow Slingers.
Whoa!
Oh, wait,
officially cut
whoa.
Wow.
That's like half cut ties.
He walked into a meeting with them, flipped them off, and left.
Hey.
Basically.
I would no. Well,
That's
no.
essentially what you
They
did.
flipped me off first, okay?
Babe, you're fine. You're not with them.
I gave them my
Look at me.
coin. That's true.
We are your family.
You already were my family. You think I give a fuck about them? But I'm just saying, it's like 75% cut. You know, I still got a
No,
little.
man.
Alright.
No, man. You threatened them.
They threatened me first, so
Yeah, but they're your boss.
Yeah,
so...
you're right. I
I
don't take
hate
no
to
shit
tell
from
you this.
nobody.
I don't think you.
It's
have
okay,
a
because me and
job.
Aki got an idea. Plan. It's not like I was getting paid for it anyways. Was I?
You were supposed to, but then you took them off.
Do I get my last paycheck?
No.
This is unlawful.
You should have asked first.
Are you just like sending the mail?
So,
You get it
do you still
now?
have my direct deposit?
Yeah.
I know I just quit, but I know I just quit, and you guys are an Assassin's Guild. But can I get my paycheck?
Yeah. It's okay. Me and Aki are coming up with an idea.
What you
plan.
doing, Will?
I don't do nothing. He's fine.
We're like, absolutely not.
Our table.
Wait, does this
It's
cheese
broken.
Oh.
My relationship with my foundation.
So you make your way to the rest of your group after all that. This is
Yeah,
the
with Aki.
So, Aki and, I'll say after some searching, Aki and Jinho walk into the quiet room of the bookstore.
Oh yeah, we were in a bookstore.
Yeah.
I got a
Oh
coloring
yeah, I
book.
forgot.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging.
You see they're all, like, individually reading and or drawing.
Maybe we should come
You've already interrupted the zen.
What?
back later.
I hear we're both pretty bad about that.
We'll just come back later.
We actually have a lot to talk about if we could get the group together.
Well, we're all here. I'm
Okay.
coloring.
Alright, so, do you want
This
to...
is a great place to talk about this.
Go ahead.
I'm out of a job.
You had a job.
I wasn't getting paid very great, but yes.
You got paid.
Not
You're
often
always
enough.
Jinho, my friend, you're always broke.
Yeah, I know. I don't get paid out very often. Well, it's because I travel.
Do you get paid at all?
Do you get like gas money or?
Or is it like
No.
in-store credit?
No. How much was my paychecks?
Hitting wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How much did I usually get?
It's not hitting right.
How much did he usually get paid?
How much did I
You
usually
want
How
something
much
that
did I
will?
get?
So, like...
This is some good water.
I know. But when you said that and held up the giant metal container, you want something to hit right? You want, no, I mean, depending, like, whenever you come back for a report, you usually get a couple hundred. A few hundred.
Pretty
Happy
shit,
meal.
honestly.
That's some pretty bad pay, bro.
Especially with my travel and my line of work.
I mean, again, for, like, a normal person, great pay.
Oh, yeah.
For an adventurer, you're counting on getting jobs while you're around.
So, yeah, I like half quit, half they fired me.
Why
Also,
would they fire you?
You
You're
can't
such
fire
a
me. I
great
quit.
worker.
Or
yeah, kinda. Well,
I quit. and
I
then
think they were
fired
firing me
you.
before I said I quit. So,
Okay. Yeah, so you can't fire me.
why? That's a great question,
So
Money.
good.
I
Kind
might.
of my bad.
No. It was gonna happen. I threatened them. Actually, I'm gonna rephrase that. I think I made them feel threatened
Why? How?
because of him.
What? Yeah, he was there. Never mind.
They knew he was with me, and they apparently knew that I'd been talking with him a lot more. So yeah, I'm going with I think they were threatened by me because I tried to just leave after all that, and they shut the door on me. So.
They were upset that you were talking with someone you were friends with as a child?
Well, kind of. So, like, his whole organization is, like, the opposite of them.
The
And the
light
fact that I was-
piercers and the shadow stingers don't like each other.
Yeah.
Commingling with the enemy.
Yeah, basically. They basically said, I think they did say something about, like, treason. And I
Did
said,
you
well,
get
that's a dumb
fired for canoodling?
You canoodler.
Canoodle!
This is your fault, you're right.
Yeah. In
However-
fairness, I have done nothing to try and help you.
True.
Oh,
But
did you
yeah.
just acknowledge his help?
Character
Let's not make
growth.
this a big deal.
Hold on.
Look, okay, well, actually, you know what? Fine. We'll make this a big deal because I'm about to throw a whole lot of my character growth on the table. Just all my character growth on the table.
Character growth on the table.
3 inches.
All
3
three.
inches.
So, Aki's trying to make his way up the ranks of the Light Piercers. I got fired. However, my idea is, and this is going to be a stretch and a hard one. We're going to have to figure it out eventually.
And not something that happens immediately.
No,
Such a hard
not
one
at all.
each night, brother.
But
I'm
I'm
trying to.
gonna take
Don't
down.
talk about Robin that way.
Damn. I'm gonna take down those jackasses up there. And our current idea is we're gonna take over our respective organizations and combine them into one.
Yes, but you just got fired.
Yeah, how are
Yeah, I
you
know.
supposed to
He's
do
going
that?
to overthrow. And
Oh, I'm
going
gonna
to do
kill
it.
them.
Yeah.
Well,
He's going to overthrow. I am
Probably.
already third in command of my guild. And so I just have the 2 hardest steps to go.
Does your guild
well,
know
there's
that
one
you're
more
working
hard
with
step.
him?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
They're unthrilled about it, but at the same time, I am doing my job. And
there's kind of a third hard step, actually.
yes.
Cause, well, I guess we could technically do it after you get. We could do it before.
I figured we'd wait till after I was in charge.
Well, my idea was to get them to, really go to war with the Shadows.
Oh, that part. No,
I
that'd
didn't-
be so easy.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I just didn't know if you wanted to wait until you were in charge or not.
No, I mean, honestly, a war would look pretty bad on the leader.
It would be a
Clever.
fast way for an
Clever.
insurrection.
Clever. So that's just the
know
basic
you're not
going to
boilings in the pot.
Outwardly speak out against this
Where
war.
were you?
Oh, outwardly. Yeah,
Sorry.
Are we planning a coup?
kind of. Literally on both sides.
I mean,
I'm
A
sure.
double
I will
coup.
until you get for when you get home, right?
Yo, I love a coup. We're gonna have like 3 fucking coups. Hell yeah.
You have my respect.
That's a lot of pigeons.
You're not wrong, Mallory.
I gotta go home.
But basically, that is the boilings in the pot right
You know,
now.
hey,
That's
look,
all we
now
got
we're
going.
Is our tales just the tales
Hey.
of coups?
Apparently.
Bottleby knows the
Just
word
like
insurrection,
coups.
but not coup. That's what you just learned in the past 2 minutes.
Finding out.
Honestly, I was just under the assumption that Bottleby was just going and not following.
But I said that we're gonna have an insurrection.
That's true, yeah.
And then looked to Beck and I was like, it's weird that Bottleby knows that word.
So yeah,
and then
that's
proceeds
what
to
I
hear
got.
the word coup and think pigeons.
So overall, I would say return home for job
That's what I think.
went great.
Pigeons. Not pigeons.
Success.
Don't
I
you
would say.
have an ally to the north that you want to get in?
I do actually. I would like to go up there if we could. Or
Are they
I
still
guess I
an ally?
don't need to go up. Huh?
Are they still an
Should be. She never really liked these fat jackasses, anyways. I guess we don't need to go up there. I could technically write her a letter.
True. I would say if we do go north, Amateur, it is the capital of Overall. That is where
The stinkiest.
that's where Wakuri lives. She is the most powerful in the entire country. That is
Oh
where.
yeah, isn't that the lady you wanted to go find?
Who?
The what are they called?
The astral.
Astral
witnesses?
Witness? Isn't that her?
Hold on, let me check the names I've got.
The
What was the
astral
name?
buttheads?
I don't know. Whatever Ben and Will have been looking for. These astral guys.
What was the name?
I don't know. What was the name?
Wakuri.
Don't have that.
You were interested in Wakuri because she was the strongest and she knew someone who knew.
Okay,
Oh.
because I have
Shows
the
the
3
guy,
names
shows the
you
guy.
gave me, and that's not
Well,
one.
there we go.
At the same time, if you wanted to give it a shot in the town you're in, Estrel's really close to the capital, and the guy who's strongest in Estrel might have similar connections.
Oh wait, the really hot one?
I guess that may be something to do.
How much travel is this?
So with the mountains,
We do have
And
a
we're,
glider.
yes, but it's more like this than. I'm assuming
Oh.
you're not going up and down. You're going to follow the path.
Right.
Can we go up and down?
That'd be much harder.
Oh, okay.
But yes, technically. But if you're following the path, that increases that. So it'd be like 5 days. 4.
Do we want to go up to Imbutru?
I mean, if we didn't want to, you could send the letter like you said, and we could just see what we find out from Akichi.
Yeah, well, let me look at my notes, make sure I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I feel like I'm maybe mixing campaigns, but I can't remember. Isn't there somebody that we were like know for sure we'll go save them.
So there's
The
six-
kitsune.
We have a whole
kitsune.
year to do that.
And that's
we're
also in another country.
in
Huh.
Sophronia, which
Yeah.
is, I think, our
I
next
didn't know
stop.
where it was.
Yeah.
So that's in Sophronia, which is Ben's home continent.
Okay. So we're going there later.
We're gonna have a coup and save her, and it's gonna be great.
Okay.
So she lives in the country south of his country. So same continent.
Continents. Yeah.
Okay.
And she doesn't live there. She's
Well,
stuck there because she's
I
in
could use
prison.
the airplane, but it does take a day of travel there and back. So if I sent it saying, it would take 2 days before I receive an answer. And then,
Well, where are we headed next?
I don't know, we're trying to find the astral witness too, it sounds like.
So let's
Kinda
go
depends.
talk to Aikichi. And if Aikichi can tell us the general direction of a astral witness, then you can send a letter and have the letter go wherever we go next.
I have Overo written down for
Yeah,
Quimbola.
there is.
There's one in this country. The question is where in this country.
Yeah, we're in
I have a specific name.
We're in
And
the
that's
overall
all I have.
region.
And what was that name?
Miyuki Yasue.
I'm literally just
Bing chillin'.
Bing chillin'.
Bing
Bing
chilla, bing chilla.
I use that collar. I would appreciate it if you stopped.
Okay.
Doug.
I'll note.
Can I just?
Sorry, my laptop.
God.
Way here, there was an old
Who?
man
What country does
shirtlessly
Alan Note on that
over the
island there
truck, and I was
belong to? Is it
Like-
Omadane or
That is overall.
That's
That
odd.
is overall.
Yeah.
like, I don't know. You're
You know how many on the way home every night that we play D&D, how many shirtless people I see standing on the side of the road?
Why are they just all shirtless? I mean, I know it's. Like,
Gotta
summer,
burn
but
the
my
shirts
God.
for one
Why
thing.
is
Hey,
there
it's
more
been
shirts?
consistently 69 degrees every night when the sun goes down.
Hey,
It's
yo.
great.
The sun going down. My side of town.
69 degrees.
What's the name of it? I want to double check, make sure. The name of that one you were wanting now?
Alan Note. Low note. Low note.
Alano. Yeah, Alano. ALONOTE.
Remember the Alamo.
Yeah, remember the Alano.
Remember the Alano.
I just, like,
Oh, I've got a terrible joke.
fucking
Becca's
You know
bad joke
what?
reminded me.
So actually,
feels very, like,
um,
bad
that
scene,
is
like, where you're
up
trying to
for
see if
question.
you're not.
Oh, okay.
because that's one of those land territories that neither of them agree who technically owns it. And so there's actually quite a bit of fighting over that little island.
Okay. So do we want to go up to
You gotta
or
respond
do we want
on
to
that
just
one.
send the
You
letter?
gotta
and just hang around, I guess.
So I'll say, Alano currently, you would know this because you're from here, is currently primarily ran by Overo, but Omadane thinks they have a right to it. So right now, it is considered part of Overo, but Omadane wants it.
Okay. You know, it sounds like we're gonna go try and find somebody.
Oh, my darling.
Lightspeed airplane, send a letter.
Well, let's wait to see where we're going to end up first.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Maybe I
So,
won't.
you wanted to go talk to, what's his nuts?
Who's nuts?
What's his name?
Oh yeah,
You got
that
that
guy's
from
nuts.
me. Who's nuts we talking
Aikichi.
to?
I don't
Akichi.
know, but I'm
The guy who
interested.
sneezed.
Oh.
The guy who sneezed. Oh.
I,
Wow.
see,
I
I
wasn't there
honestly
for
keep
that.
hearing Aokiji, which is a One Piece
Yes.
character, and so that's why I'm like,
It's E.I.
too
Ikea.
close. So
Let's go talk to IKEA.
All right. This
You might
IKEA
not want to
fella-
call that to his face. Considering
No,
Why
considering his
not?
power, I will not.
Yeah.
That's.
Hey, are you
It's not
IKEA?
like a. It's not
Are you
like a
IKEA?
rude
Like
comment.
I heard so much
Well, I
about
mean,
Flash.
some
Yes.
people
Yeah.
Flash.
intentionally
I hate that.
missaying their name.
I got it.
Well, IKEA kind of
Stanley.
does suck because all their stuff is super
I mean-
complicated
And I'm
put
so mad
together.
at
Also, like, imagine some kid who's like, "What's up, Murphys?" And it was like,
Yo, that's my new name.
I mean, if you
Murphys.
remember Shasta.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
name is Murphys.
Yeah,
Oh
That's my
yeah,
new
Carmela.
name.
That's what I've
Memphis.
called your sister many times.
Memphis?
No, Shasta.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Pasta.
Well, she probably deserved
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
it. She's a lot.
So,
A whole lot of women.
you guys know, you and Flay
Okay.
knows where Ikichi is. Ikichi is.
I don't know who this guy
Later?
is.
Flay and Montague.
In mine.
You guys knew where Ikichi was. You saw him at the bar.
Hot guy.
Right, I forgot.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I forgot
you
that.
saw him at the Wampum Stomper.
Wow, stamps.
Why
Wait,
would you do
so
that?
I don't know his name has any significance though.
True, you wouldn't know his name. You just
Call
forget
him
that he's the leader of
Ikea.
town.
Call
So
him
I guess
Ikea.
you're from here. You would know what he looks like.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are we looking for?
Oh.
Kiji.
Ikichi.
Aikichi.
Which you would know who that.
He's the mayor, right? Yeah.
He's leader.
Oh, yeah. We're looking for the leader. Kiji.
Take me to your
He's
leader.
probably at the bar, if I were to guess. That's where you find him most of the time.
Yes, he is there.
I like
Oh,
that
perfect.
Alexis did the
So-
finger thing. Because I also did the finger
Maybe he
thing.
knows something about your astral witness.
Maybe.
It's possible.
I mean, I do have a name which is
He
very
didn't
helpful.
seem
Oh,
like a very
that could be
talkative person. Well, not talkative.
Not an approachable person.
Do I know how he feels about the Shadow Swingers?
Do you think
Do
he
I know how
talked
he
to me?
feels about the Shadow Swingers?
Why?
I
This is
mean,
not that
he acknowledges that they're like
Not not.
a force within the
Is he
town,
a
but like they don't
Trumpy
challenge
butt?
him. He doesn't challenge them.
Yeah, so he doesn't have
Seems
like a specific emotion.
I could be completely off the mark. He seemed unapproachable, and
He's alright.
he gets in a lot of fights.
Do you think he talked
Yeah.
to strangers more than a person who would live here?
That's probably why he's not the most talkative, you know. A lot of people just try and fight him, and some of them probably do try to talk to him to get him off guard.
If a lot of people try and fight him, then I feel like if I just approach him calmly and speak to him,
Oh, you would think that.
You would think that.
so approach him with my gun
No.
drawn.
No, I was agreeing with
What's
you.
he
You would think
look
that,
like? I'll
wouldn't
go talk to him.
I'll
Bottleby
give it-
is very
no,
approachable as
actually,
well.
you know what?
you? What?
We may send
Bottleby is very approachable and very good at
Because-
making friends out of just about fucking anybody.
I see this going one of two ways. Bottleby annoys him, and I pull Bottleby back and save him the annoyance.
Suppose that is
Or
a possibility.
Bottleby
Annoying.
get...
Not at all.
We love you, Bottleby. Or
I am the
Bottleby
furthest
actually
one.
gets somewhere. I think
Send
that's a
in
good
the
strategy.
Bottleby.
either way.
What's the things
Deploy
I
the
have,
boy.
What's
Deploy
the
the
things I
bullets.
have to ask about again?
A name.
Oh God. Are you?
Oh no,
Ichiji.
astral witness.
Ichiji.
That's
we
all I
we have
got.
a name.
Okay.
Miyuki
Oh,
Yasue.
you would ask that. Sorry.
Miyuki Yasue.
Yes.
Good job.
And he
I
will
think
be
this
at
is
a
so
bar
far.
so I can order Abby juice as well. Let's go.
Sure. Don't see why not. I
So you guys head to the Wampum Stomper.
Garbage
might get a drink too, actually.
The one that starts a rave.
Dude, this bitch is bumping.
What happened to the infomercial music?
It's
No,
in
this
here.
is bumping.
It's on shuffle. It's what is it, how long is this playlist?
Okay, this is absolutely the club music from Mass Effect.
I don't know how to play.
If you
Need to
play
play
Mass
through 'em.
Effect, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm singing all down. Damn it.
It is a copyright-free song called Peaky Blinders by
That's a show.
Indivision.
Of the-
By order of the
Irish
Peaky
mob.
Blinders.
Alright.
No. So
Cillian Murphy, is that you?
this is
Cillian Murphy
a
is the DJ.
2.5-hour playlist of just all copyright-free music.
Oh yeah.
He's the DJ and he's using the barrel of his gun. to scratch the
barrel
record.
of a double. Just
As you guys do walk in, you do see that large half-giant man just kind of sitting, holding a cup. He kind of does have an eye out on everything. Notices you guys walk in, but just like acknowledges to be prepared for the possibility of a fight more than anything, and goes back
Yeah,
to his
fair
room.
enough.
To
Alright.
warn us or to like be
Bottleby
aware?
just
Be aware
walks
that
up to
Deploy
the
the
bar.
boy.
Bottleby just walks up
We're
to
just
the bar.
gonna stand back and
sits
watch.
down next to this guy, like fully next to him.
Can I get an Abby juice, please?
As behind the counter, the elephant man is like, oh yeah, sure thing for you, no problem.
Thank you. You're
Um,
awesome.
He's just kind of like looking at you a little like wary.
Do you like Abby juice?
I like apples.
Where? I'm Bottleby, by the way.
Ikichi-kun. You call me Ikichi.
You are very handsome.
Thank you.
Put the moves on him, Bobby. Let's go.
Put the moves on.
Hey, one must
Hold on, I'm not
remember-
asking you to get him in bed. I need
I
information.
wasn't doing that.
Those with decent insight are immediately going, is this a facade? Is he like trying to lighten me up so he can fight me? Is like trying to like see through the trap that he
Told
thinks
you.
this is?
I have a question. Because I was told that you were the leadery person. I don't want to fight you or anything.
Leader.
That's terrible. I'm bad at fighting. It's not good. But the thing is,
Not good.
I'm bad at fighting. It's not good.
but the thing is my friends are looking for a person, and they're wondering if you know anything about it. And I'm the like nice, cute little one that.
Bobby admits it.
And so I'm very good with people, I guess. But anywho, the person's name.
No, let him cook.
You can't help.
No, I'm not going to.
Let him cook.
I know that they're an astral witness.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
And
Well.
their name has Yasui as a name in it.
You know what? That's not bad.
I forgot the first name entirely.
Oh,
I'm so sorry if I made you spit.
sorry, Urono. As you see the hippo woman kind of, oh, no problem, Danny, and go to clean up where he spit.
I'm so sorry.
A big
Help
spit.
is on the way.
Like a
I straight up forgot. I was trying. I was told it 5 minutes ago. I don't remember shit.
Does he understand at this point that Bobby is not gonna fight? Okay.
Bobby is not here.
I'm pretty sure he got from I'm not here to fight. It's bad.
Go get whoever knows the info, please.
Ben!
We're just across the bar.
I don't teleport. I don't want him to get. Yeah, I don't want a vein in my neck to bust. So,
It happened one time.
And that was enough to
I
scare
have
him.
enough scars, okay? So I walk up to him calmly. Hello, my name is Ben.
Pleasure. Why are you looking for me?
He knows
I
his first
had-
name.
Somebody within the realm of the what's it called? The Crimson Skull. Speak to me personally. And I
A witness.
a being within that Crimson Skull.
I want you to make a diplomacy check.
Does he get Bottleby help?
Oh, I don't need it.
Oh, good.
Nice.
That's shit. 26. That's a she.
Yeah, Bottleby's always willing to do a help.
Hey, Bottleby bulldozes his way into conversations. In the best way possible.
Oh yes, we're best friends now.
Yes.
We're having some fun later.
That is
Love bug, cat bug.
Hello.
Hi, Catbug.
You come
Your
up.
mom said I could have one peanut butter square, but not until after they.
It's my turn to use the
So,
sex
random
box, and her
side-
name is
Sorry,
Sony.
you said Inigo Montoya, so I have to tell this quick side story. So
damn it.
we were playing. I promise this connects. We were playing FNAF Into the Pit, and it's a new.
No,
franchise.
I'm wondering how this connects.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah, now I'm
There's a
wondering
character
too.
named Jeff.
Still
And
not.
yeah, no, give me a sec.
Yeah, we got like
This is
points.
kind of a story
Let
for
him
Alexis. His character named Jeff, and I was like, oh, I have an uncle named Jeff, and they're like, oh, does your uncle look like this Jeff? And I was like, no, he looks like a new Montoya.
So,
Does
okay.
he not?
A little
Okay,
bit.
we did connect. Okay.
What's that? I need to pull up a picture.
There
of
were
Jeff.
like 4 different points. It was just bam, bam,
It's like-
bam,
it's
all
an
over the
English
board,
word.
and then at the
Was
very
like
end, you connected
20
them back
pounds
together.
Smaller.
Yeah.
And like always walked like this.
Mhm.
He's always hunching over.
He
was
also
me.
is horrible at taking selfies.
This
But,
is how I felt while he was.
Yeah, it was like. Bam, bam.
That's how I felt when
That's-
he was.
Kind of does look like a
Just
needle.
It's a horrible
yeah.
angle.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, yeah. But did someone kill his father?
I don't believe so.
Dang.
No, that's terrible, Murphy. It's a
He
dang.
could have been a cool sword fighter.
Do you know the mom has a mug?
He does have a massive sword collection.
He does.
Hey!
Huge.
So-
Are you sure he's not?
So he's
Inigo
Inigo-
Montoya?
he's
He's
Inigo-
cosplayed as him a handful of times.
He's Inigo Montoya if his father didn't die.
Did you know
Happy
the mom has a
ending.
mug that
Inigo
says,
Montoya
"Hello,
without the
my name is
trauma."
Inigo Montoya,
Yeah, without
you
the
drink
trauma.
my
You-
coffee."
We'll just have a story
That's
to live
amazing.
without him. Without the alcoholism.
I went to the doctor.
Without the vengeance story.
Yeah, sorry, I went on a
30
total
years.
side tangent there.
What's new?
Yeah.
Every time.
But
Cool.
and again, that was more of a story for Alexis than anything. But like, so
I want to make this.
You are
for
ta-
Ren Fair.
oh yeah,
I
that's
just want
like,
armor.
I'm going as Lord Farquaad.
Lord fuck.
he kind of contemplates with what you
That's
say.
dope.
There's a being within the Crimson Skull.
I have a name of the being, if that would help you at all.
That'll mean nothing to me.
Fair enough.
I will bring you to me
Similar to
Yeah, but like if it
you
didn't
leg
like the show.
finger.
I summon the deep freeze and store all of my weapons away, as a show that I have no hostility whatsoever.
She is under my personal protection.
Very well. I mean no harm to anyone here.
there's a simplified version.
It is only fair. You may bring 2 allies.
I didn't
Very well.
really- like,
He kind of goes and stands at the door, like basically just waiting for you to choose who's going to come with you.
I want Monty for sure.
Yep.
You're going. I
He
can
can only
take
bring
2
2
allies with me. You're one of them. Because
You
you
just want me
can.
for my insight, you bitch.
No, I want you because if
Inside?
I can't word something properly, you can.
I'll word things well. I'm real good at words.
I'm real good at
I've seen
words.
it.
But also I have RPGs now.
That is cool.
I like
I don't know who else would go with me.
If I may, like, there is one person here who probably knows the most about magic than anyone else.
I know stuff about things. I don't
Like,
know dick about shit. Okay.
That's Bottleby. I don't dick about shit.
I will go ahead and take these 2.
Actually, Bottleby probably
Also, if you
knows
need
a
someone
lot of
to,
things
like,
about shit.
Really, like, do a lot of talking. Also very good at that.
Fair enough. We just haven't interacted very much.
Yeah. But like, just from a logical point of view, when it comes to someone who would be very educated, since Wibble
I mean,
is-
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And Wivel's not here,
Yeah.
so he was my second choice.
Yes. But Will's not here, and I'm not going to make choices for him. So.
Fair.
Oh, we got all hillbilly, baby.
Yeehaw.
I accidentally wrote on my sheet.
What the
I
fuck?
hate you this so much.
Oh
my god, dude, that's not the funniest thing I've read today.
I fucking love that. That's what I should do for my Renfer outfit.
my
I'll
ghost mushroom.
Ghost mushroom.
be a ghost mushroom.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to run fair or not because my bank account says no, but my heart says yes.
I feel that's so hard.
What did I say? I don't want to make you spend money on me.
Dude, it's 40
You cannot
bucks.
stop me from buying a ticket.
Can't stop, won't stop.
It is 40 doll hairs.
I should probably order
And
that
I
Ring
only
Fair
have
ticket.
I only
And
have
I-
40 doll hairs.
Yeah, but do
And
you
I
really?
bet if we went into the group chat and I just texted, hey guys,
Don't do that.
Lex is having a bit of
Don't do
trouble
that.
making the decision to spend money on this. Do you think we could like?
You guys, I went to Walmart to get groceries and spent like $70. It was like,
No.
I went
spent
to all
$30
did the
on
same
ramen.
thing
Every
and did
2
the same
weeks,
thing.
it's like $300.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I cry.
it's so rough. Well, and I bought like minimum food.
I've
like, food
gotten
to survive,
better.
Like, a
Right,
month.
like freezer meals, basic
Exactly.
freezer
I've gotten
meals.
so much better about budgeting food. I've
I
made it
also-
a whole 2.5 weeks without going to the grocery store, and then still only spending $150 on
Could
food.
never be me.
I
Could
was
never.
so proud of myself. No, because that's never happened
I
before in
did
my
spend a
fucking
little.
life.
I had to get a new air filter because my apartment is starting to smell like cigarettes because of my fucking neighbors.
Oh,
So I got a new air filter for my AC, and then I also have a bad habit of buying water bottles. I need to stop doing that. So I got a Brita filter.
Hold on.
I did.
Brita is nothing compared to zero water.
Okay.
But the zero water pitcher, not the sink attachment.
Yeah.
The sink
pitcher.
attachment sucks.
Yeah, because I got a Brita pitcher.
You gotta try zero water. That's from the zero water pitcher.
Oh, that's why you were showing off the water bottle.
It's so good.
It's a big boy.
As long as it doesn't taste like Carthage water, that's all that matters. Words that I
Yeah,
shouldn't have said out
that's some
loud
good
yet.
water.
But like, you're right though. Like
Yeah.
it's bad. Like I have tried.
Bro, can you just get the lid?
No, I can't.
I'm sitting here watching you.
But just look at that. A 2-pack
That's
of
pretty
adult tickets for the Ren Fair is $19 per ticket.
So,
Look, it's even cheaper
But
for
then I have
us
to
that
take
way.
off work and then like.
the three of you guys
Mhm.
are making your way. You guys are following Aikichi. Aikichi, again, he does seem a little tense bringing anyone to her.
Mhm.
But he does feel like it is necessary. You guys walk into kind of what you assume was like the main building. Again, this is something I didn't really describe. The buildings here aren't like super formal. They're very like brick and mortar, but like bricks made by hand, not in a factory, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And so like very ragged, this main building looks like professionals actually did this. The Shadow Stinger base also looked a little bit more professional, but this one, it's like notably almost a small manor. Nowhere near things that you saw like Omade, but for what you've seen here, notably nice. As you walk in, he walks into the building, and he goes, "I'm going to have to ask you to close your eyes. I apologize."
That's fine.
Do you guys all
Yeah.
cooperate? You hear a series of clicks, switches, and pulls, and then Yumeo, as you see a staircase starting to form from the middle of the floor. Come walks down the stairs, kind of using his body, kind of covers an additional keypad, and then opens up a door. And inside, you see an extremely pale. Her hair is extremely blonde, and her hair is darker than her skin.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm sending a picture.
So
Sunday.
Marley.
Send it, baby.
She is walking around.
Hot.
Oh yes. Kind of looks like Mercy.
Smash.
I was gonna say she looks like Nurse Joy. Is that weird?
No, I get it. I definitely get it.
But also Nurse Joy I would smash.
Oh,
so.
every day.
So, like, I guess get Nurse Joy, Mercy, and then make her skin like actual like paper white, with very light blonde hair. She's kind of like pacing around. You see just a bunch of like machinery. Like this is by far the most advanced thing you've seen in weeks. Like even compared to Omade. Like this is advanced. Oh my dang. And you see as she kind of looks up, and she like she's expecting just to see Aikichi. And just kind of like, and like drops her pin and picks it up, and like points it, and Aikichi's like, they're fine. I told you I'd protect you. Right. Hello. She looks at, they know. Oh, okay. Well, I'm Miyuki Yasui. What do you need?
I'm looking for information related to the Crimson Scar.
Again, looks at Aikichi. Yeah, ask away.
I have a name that may give you some insight as to why I'm here.
Okay.
Ebony.
Kind of goes over to like a bookshelf. Ebony. Pulse. There it is. The ebony pulse. Is that what you're talking about?
It was a being, a tendril-like being.
Oh, interesting. So, what we know of Ebony, I say we, I'm in contact with a couple of the other astral witnesses. There was a sensation for a while, and I think it comes and goes. It's called the Ebony Pulse. The Ebony Pulse is a frequency that kind of shakes through the grainiest molecules of the nebula. And it seems was like a dreadnought or something in the area, and its heartbeat was just enough to vibrate. But you said it is a large tentacle beast.
Yes, and this being did speak to me.
It can speak. Interesting. Kind of pulls out a notebook. All right. Okay. That is very interesting. Kind of goes over. You see like her watch kind of flash. Oh, she kind of goes over and pulls a lever as you see red mist kind of through glass tube around the top of the building. Sorry about that. We have to do that every hour, otherwise the portals get overwhelmed.
Understood.
Anyway, sorry. Continue.
This being, I have many things that I'm looking to accomplish in the near future that, simply put, I am not strong enough to handle. This being has offered the ability, or has offered me strength in return for information, and that is all they've asked of me.
Okay, interesting. Have they said what kind of information?
Yes, they need information from the memory mages on why Ebony has been erased from memory.
Very interesting. Okay. We can follow this. We're going to follow this. You do understand that the mages of Miriax typically are more. Whenever they take memory of something, it's usually for a decent reason.
I know very little of the memory mages.
Okay.
I just know what I've been told at this moment.
Well, I mean, in fairness, that is intentional. They are the memory.
I can imagine that was an intentional thing, yes.
Yes.
The fun one.
Goblin Core, let's go.
Yeah. So, my Wednesday campaign bullied me into adding this to the combat playlist too.
It feels good.
Oh, but
It feels good.
It's a good song, though.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
This would make me fight so much harder.
Yeah. Well, so whenever the playlist was smaller, this song would come on every 45 minutes to an hour. And every time they jammed, I was getting so tired of the song because I was hearing it 2 campaigns every 45 to 30 minutes. And I added more songs, and because they were hearing it less often, they're like, anyway. So Mirix is the god of memory.
Okay.
They tend to get rid of memories of atrocities. Atrocities that don't drive progress.
Okay.
So,
My question would be, who decides what would be a hindrance to progress? If one being decides hindrance to progress, they could be incorrect.
well, Fausta and the god of Fausta and Sybil, the god of prophecy, work together very regularly. And basically, my understanding of the function, again, they are intentionally vague, but Mirix approaches Sybil and is like, if this atrocity is remembered in the 3 most likely futures, does it cause more good than bad? And if the answer is yes, it causes more good, the atrocity stays. If it only leads to despair and no progress, then they erase it. That way, it can,
Thank you.
that way it can relieve those who are survivors to live more fulfilling lives.
Understood.
So, if this Ebony was erased, there's a good reason. It's because there was an atrocity worth of breaking.
Yes, but the upside to that being that all Ebony asked for was information.
My point is, are you sure you should trust it?
The necessity of this help is high, and I've had 2 beings? I say that with a very strong question mark. Contact me. Ebony and the Void. And Ebony actively
stopped the void from talking to me while they were.
So, if nothing else, it's the lesser of two evils.
Much lesser, yes. Especially seeing as how the void has spoken to me twice now, and I've denied both offers.
So, the cosmic realm, out of game, the cosmic realm is what we call space.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like Astrum or the Ether. The cosmic realm is just space.
Okay.
The cosmic realm wields more life than you might expect. Many of those life forces root from two things. One, extensions of things that were once here. So, individuals that made their way to the cosmic realms and were shifted by it. And two, things that started somewhere in the cosmic realm and have made their way here. The things that have made their way here tend to be more bestial, or at least we don't understand their intentions. They're beyond us. Where the things that have adapted out there seem to be more intelligent and speak. Mm-hmm. If I had to guess, yours is one of these, since I can hold conversation.
I show an illusion of where I was and what I saw. This is how it approached me, and this is the area that I've seen.
My worry is that I'm wrong. That's the point I'm getting to. Okay? Because if something on this side of things is now able to communicate and talk freely to us,
mm-hmm.
I worry it's going to try and bring more like it. And you said this thing seemed powerful.
I couldn't really gauge power very well.
It was powerful enough to
disconnect me from the void and speak
from
to me.
Space.
Right. So I didn't get a sense of power other than it could do that.
Okay.
Which already is speaking volumes.
If I'm going to help you this, I have a favor. If he mentions bringing more of his kind here, advise against it.
Of course.
I understand if this thing is well out of your power. I understand why, getting into a fight with it might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
However, if it is going to bring more of its kind to Helmistra, that could be apocalyptic.
Yes. And given the information that you've given me, I would even immediately shut down the idea of bringing more of its kind.
Okay. In that case, I'm so sorry. I've been completely ignoring you two. What's your guys' names?
Oh,
These are my great friends, by the way.
Come on. Pleasure? Carmela. Okay. Sorry. I've been, most of my life has been studying the Crimson Scar, and so whenever conversation about that, I kind of full focus there.
I suppose I should give you my name as well. Benjamin, you can call me Ben.
Ben. Okay. Very good. In my brain, I thought you gave introductions.
No.
Nope, you didn't.
We immediately started talking because she was immediately like, "What do you want?"
Yeah. In fairness, you get the idea she hasn't seen a lot of sunlight.
Yeah.
She doesn't exactly get out.
Yeah.
So, all right. I guess, are you guys also wanting to see the Crimson Scar? Yes. All right. Well, come with me. She kind of goes over to a large, heavily reinforced iron door. You see, like, air, like, she opens it up. As inside, you currently see, there's kind of like a tube over the portal where you see that red dust being drawn up through the pipes. This should be done in just a moment. Whenever, if we just let the portal sit like this, then pieces of the the Crimson Scar, the ass,
Pieces of the ass.
Pieces of the ass.
I'm getting a piece of that ass.
pieces of the Crimson Scar, they start to like formulate like sand at the edges of the portal, and then basically we just get like a rock of substance dropping in here, and sometimes they explode. So, we have this to prevent that from happening.
Very well.
Well, it's just imagine if
imagine if you were.
Imagine if your magic. You guys are all magic users. I can sense
Yes.
that. If your magic was, you were able to turn it into a substance.
It'd be very volatile.
Exactly. And imagine if yours and then hers all blink, 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 blink into each other.
That would be another apocalyptic scenario.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to prevent.
Very well.
You're smart. I like that. So, as you do see the glass starting to lift on its own, good time. All right. So there is suits over here. I will replicate them. I currently have two. One moment. And she kind of goes over, and she kind of puts a case over one of the suits. Haven't had to do this in a while. And she kind of puts magic into the glass case. As it lifts up, drops next, and a third suit forms. And she does the same thing again.
Okay.
My magic is duplication.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. It's situational. It's great if
You could have 2 dicks, dude.
Hell yeah, dude!
it's great whenever
That's
you are
huge.
a
No, small. But
Could be.
no, if it's duplication, no.
This one, like,
That's why you got a lot of them.
3 inches, you know.
Just on top of each other.
They like V.
Um,
Never mind.
No, the thing with
Like a
duplication
shark.
is it's not exactly helpful in a fight.
I mean, could it not be if you had an ally? Say an ally shot an arrow and you duplicated the arrow, thus doubling the damage.
Yes. I don't tend to keep people around for very long.
Very well.
And so, if I'm out there on my own, I could try and shoot an arrow. Never been trained with a bow and arrow.
Very well.
I have learned how to use guns, but mostly plasma guns, and plasma moves too fast for me to replicate. So, it's a whole thing.
Very well.
Also, I can't just replicate a person because it's permanent. So, that causes problems. And then typically, I don't know if this is a side effect of the magic or just the people I've tried it with, they kill each other till there's only one left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you need Heroes of Pumon's Soul, and I feel like everything would be fine.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't know if it's just because, like, they were like, I'm the original, so we kill each other, or if it's like a bloodlust is imbued so that they see themselves. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
At the same time, that bloodlust isn't necessarily directed only at themselves, so it doesn't work if I just duplicate enemies. Try that once.
There's a certain sense of psychopathy when one looks at oneself.
And so I use it to not run out of supplies as a scientist.
Which is a very smart use of that.
Yes.
Not to be sketchy, but you could theoretically do that with money.
How do you think I fund?
Great.
I also admire your honesty.
Yes. But the thing is, like, honestly, here, no one cares.
Right.
Why do you think I chose the anarchy country if I'm duplicating money?
Fair enough.
I send it out. They don't need to know where it came from.
So true.
That's true.
As far as they're concerned, they can think I'm selling drugs. That's fine. Like
That's fine.
Like I'm in a law with no countries. They can think whatever they want.
A law with no
A law
countries.
with no country.
You heard me. That's fine. That's fine.
That's how I said it.
In a country with no laws.
Yeah.
Sorry. Suits. Let's suit up. There is a button on the center that where they adjust. So they can adjust to your size.
What the hell? I almost said, what the hell, fuck. Continue on.
Zion is not okay.
No, part of it is the character. Like, no. I am
Alexis.
stuttering. I am not denying that I am messing up words, but it's because this character's crap with people and I'm in her mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but were you in her mind on Wednesday?
No. In fairness, I was controlling 5 lower deity level threats at the same time.
That was your own fault.
It is. Where right now it's just because I'm in the mindset of the character.
Also, we have so many NPCs. I love it so much.
Gotta catch
It's
him
just
all.
Zion talking to himself.
All the time.
Even when he's not doing D&D.
Well,
I talk to myself all
Sometimes
the
I
time.
take notes and I don't know what they mean.
what does it say?
Dagger, 1d4, quick action, take 1d4, turns into short sword. What does take 1d4 mean?
Oh, I think. Oh. I think you do a D4 of damage to yourself, and then the short sword turns
and it
into.
turns into.
Yeah, and then that short sword does an additional D4, which is why it says it twice.
Yeah. Well, and then it says 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
For the short sword.
Oh, so yeah, so the additional
So
effect.
I
would be-
take a 1d4 of damage, and then it turns into a short sword.
Yeah. As you guys do, suit up, I assume. Mani, are you staying with Aikichi, or are you going with them?
I'm going.
I know you are. Are you going to the Crimson,
Sorry, I just
or are
wanted
you
to
staying with
get
Aikichi? Because Aikichi's just kind of going to watch from the floor. He doesn't want to go.
Zion, I have a quick question. Do you have ADHD notes in your phone?
Yes.
Things that, like, I have 03 copper, 07 gripped black, 12 oil slick. Don't know what that means, don't know where it's from, but it's in my notes.
See, I recently deleted a bunch of notes.
I have notes all the way back from
I have
2020.
arm crit 27 hours.
Okay. I have the word scurvy.
Uh-huh. I have onion and boxed Cheeto.
Great.
Okay. Jail cell escape, brick floor, question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Shit stank.
I have
Shit
a note.
stank. That's also in there.
Yep. I have a note that just says screws. Nothing else.
Hang on.
Just screws.
Oh, we know what the screws are. What is that?
The word but with nothing but H's.
I get it.
Really
I have a bunch
That's
of
in my
numbers.
notes app.
Nice.
I think at one point I might have counted it. I think it had over like 100
There was somebody that was like, Holden's Notes app is a mysterious place.
I also have the words apartment.
I'm
9.
assuming this was D&D once. This says T gods,
Oh, wait,
T-E asterisk gods, and then Vairon.
I'm just glad that somebody else has.
Yes.
Unreadable
I
notes.
have a thing that's talking about the dark side of the moon.
I had something that was talking about the fourth dimension. I put out like a whole thesis paper on it.
I had a character who was a klepto, and so her inventory was fucking awesome.
Just the most random shit.
I have 13.
I found a note
no,
that is
no,
a
the
recipe,
specific-
and the title is just Donna soup.
The
Donna soup.
specific note itself I just read through it was how if you were on the dark side of the moon, looking out at the stars would be so fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I am so
Because
sure.
there's no other light
Like a
emitted
dark sky
other
park
than,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I am
like
so sure that this was a one-shot idea or a mini-campaign idea, but it just says Call of Cthulhu equals Magnus Archive.
What?
So, Call of Cthulhu is a game system.
Okay.
Magnus Archive is a horror podcast I like.
Okay.
So, but the problem is I didn't write anything else other than that.
Lovely.
I didn't
I
expand.
only remember that
I gotta
because
pee.
remember,
So,
like,
continue
a
with
giant
what-
cookie,
I feel like Alexis will appreciate. This note just says Call of Cthulhu equals Magnus Archive.
so true. My favorite post I've seen in a long time
Mhm.
is Cecil, Welcome to Night Vale, could do the Magnus Archives. John Sims could not.
Not do no. 100% not.
Also, the other day at work, I went, I'm allergic to wheat and wheat byproducts. And someone was like, was that a Night Vale reference?
I see it all the time. I forgot where it was from,
It's
though.
Night Vale.
Yeah.
Wheat and wheat byproducts.
So, I'll say the three of them go in while Ben is in the restroom. And you and Aikichi's just kind of standing there as he's standing behind us, like, so.
you don't have
Okay, great.
to. If Bottleby was there, then you would.
he just goes, with Miyuki, it's either we're talking the entire time and not a word is shed,
Gluten-free chicken
and he
strip.
stopped talking from there.
I am a changed man.
Gluten-free
I gotta
chicken
pee for
strip.
like 2 hours.
Amazing.
I was like, what are you?
So, as you three enter the Crimson Scar,
Yeah.
I love doing balls.
as you guys put on your suits, they do, as she said, trust your size.
Foam. Sorry, I just was looking through my notes. Foam for in the dog, lol.
What?
Bags
What?
for travelers. Blankets for travelers. Steam trunk. Jasmine size 7, Kinney size 9. I'm assuming this is for one of Mom's shows. But foam for in the dog, lol, is a concerning way to start a note.
So this is labeled like a list, and there's 2 items.
Okay.
Nephilim.
What the hell
Like
is
an
that?
angel?
Like
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Nephilim, and then the next word's Genesis. So I guess that
There you
makes
go.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, a Nephilim is the child of an angel.
Yeah, there you go. So it says
Hey!
Nephilim, Genesis.
Bible.
And looking at it, I was like, And then I have Greg Lost Custard.
So true.
Yeah.
And I say that all
Is
the
for
time.
tomato.
It's for tomato. And then it looks like I started to write a backstory and then stopped because it just says Tanner was born in Earthar.
So true.
Yeah, it was. I remember. I was there.
Yep, you were there. So anyway, you guys enter the Crimson Scar. And I'm gonna change the music for this.
Uh-oh.
That's the elevator music.
It's just what is it?
Oh, Careless
Yeah.
Whisper. Oh, by the way, I did change my Discord name to Lo-Fi Bongo.
Nice, amazing.
Yeah.
How many ducks must be dipped in muddy oil for the sake of Dawn Dish sub-commercials? That was
Also, I'm not dealing with motor oil on my dishes on the daily basis, so I don't know why that's their way to go. But
Good cleaner. In
I
fairness,
guess.
Dawn
Well, also-
Bishop is one of those things I won't buy off brand. Like I
See,
will.
I'll
specifically-
get
Also,
Gain.
Dawn dish soap is one that you can use as a pet
Shampoo.
pet shampoo.
Yeah.
And it's safe to use on your pets, and
And
it
really good
kills
for 'em.
fleas so
Yeah,
well.
It's what the best cheap
Yeah.
flea killer by a long shot.
I have
Yeah.
a note that just says fear is like charity, it starts at home.
Damn.
Whoa!
Damn.
God damn, Becca.
That was.
Do you need a hug or like some therapy?
Becca is also a poet.
Names
And
for Matt.
writes
I'm a
The
published
Busty Barmaid.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What?
Names for Matt. The Busty Barmaid.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So we had at our
Isn't that funny?
our mine is just like our open mic. We all had like titles, and so it was like I was the artistic zaddy of the show,
Mm.
and then like Jackson was what was it? It was like your kind of benevolent host or something like that, and then Ethan, I don't know what his title was, but then Matt was our bartender, and so like all right, we need a good like title for Matt, and so they were like, hey, if you think of a good name for Matt, tell it to Alexis and she'll write it down. We'll vote on it. But the only person that said anything was the Busty Barmaid. That's all we got. So like, cool. So Matt's now the Busty Barmaid. I forgot about that. So we're going to
Usually,
Yes.
things that I write down that were
You guys
dumb, I
enter
physically write them
the
down
zero
in a
gravity.
notebook.
As you step out, you're used to having control of your movement regardless of where you are. In the sky, you can fly. You're able to swim. You can walk on ground. This is the first time where you feel like truly, no matter what you do, your movement is out of your control.
Is it true zero gravity? Because if it was, we'd be floating away.
So,
Or is it like moon type gravity?
it's true. You're just kind of floating.
Okay.
You can see where the portal is, and you can tell based off of Miyuki's kind of attitude that she is sure you guys will get that.
Okay.
But at the moment, you're just drifting.
Ben probably finds it kind of peaceful.
You look up at the infinite of the crimson. It is red, and you see like slashes of like black and deep purples, mostly red. But it's like being here instead of just seeing it through the visions. You can see the molecules in the air of this nebula. It's weird. And for a moment, you can't help but feel like you're not looking up at something beautiful, but down at something haunting. As there is no up, there is no down, there is no direction. You are just there. You notice something. To you, aspects of this nebula look blue. You don't see this.
Okay.
But like you just see like strips, and it looks like threads connecting different molecules. It's like a blue thread that creates like images within the nebula. but like every time, like the line fades and it strikes and like reforms an image of like a snake, and then reforms in like what looks like just like a road, and then it shifts and it forms into. Any time it shifts into what could be made as an image, your eyes adjust to see it. As you notice something else odd immediately. You notice as in this full zero control, you guys should immediately have started drifting apart from each other. But instead, you guys have kind of stayed within like a vaguely 15-foot radius of each other, or specifically a 15-foot radius of Miyuki. As you kind of are understanding where you maybe don't understand how, but she is guiding you. As you guys approach, the polycules quickly like open up as
The
you
polycules?
The polycules.
Oh my god, the polycules.
The just all of the bits.
The bits.
Just kind of immediately kind of as you see like a piece of stone and metal kind of shift past you. As you see as Yuki kind of like shoots what looks like a little bead at it. As it kind of bing, and you just see a little like bing, bing, bing. Sorry, tracking that for later.
That's what I was wondering if you were tracking it.
Yeah, I mean that's the stone like that is hard to get. That also marks so the other if other witnesses see it, they won't take it because it's claimed.
It's a valuable resource then.
Very much so. It's functionally what's the word I have written down? It's practically pre-purified citium, which is like just under metal. Yeah. And it's pre-refined. It is the only nebula we've ever seen that happen. Anyway, you can hunt that down later. How this is tracked.
The little threads like all around.
Yeah, all over the place, and it's not just like one image. It can be like image.
Can I, if I try to touch the thread, not the actual particles, but the thread, is there anything?
It pulls. But it's like a guitar string. Doom. It creates a tune, and as that tune happens, she doesn't seem to see what you're saying, but she kind of was like, did hear the tune. You did too.
Sleep on your bed.
On my bed, yeah.
What was that?
Oh, it's the threads.
Threads.
Threads?
Yeah, the threads.
I don't see threads.
You don't see it?
No, I see vast expanse.
I see bread.
That too.
Can I try to like grab it?
As you kind of grab it, it's weird. It's almost like you're grabbing static.
And if I pull it, does it pull with me?
Yeah. And you notice as you kind of pull and grab, the things that are creating the image pull with it. As you just see as she grabs nothing and pulls like 6 or 7 chunks of rock just to you just unconnected random, or for you it's currently creating like the image of a rabbit. As you just kind of pull it, the entire rabbit comes with you.
Moves toward me?
Yeah.
So are the particles like big chunks of rock
So
far away?
So
Or-
some of them are like big chunks in the distance. Some of them are just like little like red beads almost.
Okay.
But
the way I see it, even from a distance, they're all connected into.
exactly. And so when you pull, even like a big one in the distance moves
It
closer.
pulls forward. Okay. You can't see the.
We saw the rocks
I see
move.
rocks.
It moved.
Right.
Well, whatever you're grabbing at the air.
She like pulls open and like starts like writing on like her suit. Fascinating.
But there's a rabbit. You can't see them.
No.
No.
Okay.
Can you like turn it maybe?
Okay. So I'll grab one, and then I'll try to like wrap it around my finger.
Okay. So yeah, so you kind of grab. It's like it's taut, but you're able to kind of just like kind of grab it.
Pull it.
Yeah. As you do, it moves once again. And this time, you notice the one in the distance, like it's moved for you. Looks like it's just moving with the image, but to you, you see a meteor just like in the distance, like fly way faster than a rock should on stone.
Okay.
So it's like I shifted the image like this, but
Yeah.
because it was so far away, But in my perspective, it's remaining.
It's just remaining the rabbit because you're holding it. And again, you see them kind of come and go. So you get the idea if you were to like fully let go, it might fade and then turn into another image later. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know what to do with this.
You see she's frantically writing and she's... I've never seen anything like this.
I wonder. So has the image shifted or is it still the
Are you still holding it?
I let go.
As it go, it does kind of fade, and eventually it kind of reforms. Let's just say into like, well, it kind of looks like a bow.
Okay. So, okay. Can I grab the thread? And then is there a rock? Are all of these? I'll ask this first. Are all of these rocks that valuable resource, or is it random?
So the one that she marked seemed to be like a deep purple. A lot of these, like, you do see itty bitty bits of purple. The things that are connecting threads are also these like reddish beads as well, and also just like these like dark onyx bits. Yeah, just chunks. But make me a detection check.
That is a 17.
You do notice like there is bits of just like stone,
Yeah,
just like moonstone, just like miscellaneous space dust. It doesn't seem to be connecting to those. It seems to be specifically that purple ore. It seems to be the black ore and the red. So like the black, purple, and red are the only things that are creating the images for you.
What of these are the most valuable?
Well, they just serve different functions.
Sure.
The second the red is out, it turns into that gas you saw.
Oh, so it's only solid here.
It's only solid here. The purple stone is the strongest, so it's valuable to create like weapons and armor.
Sure.
And the black stone is just very rare. Like you don't see big chunks of the black stone. You only get about this big with them.
Okay.
And those are just
Like gemstones.
gemstones. They just high value.
Okay.
They're just different function.
Is there any? My brain is going like astrology. Is there any like thing like that that makes the images that I'm seeing make sense? Like.
Go ahead and make me a. Let's call it a planar check. We're gonna, from this point forward, going to be counting the cosmic realm as another plane. Just for sake of checks. 8. I mean, you do recognize, like, there is the... Oh, you guys were just at... There is the, why am I blanking? The Quimbalan zodiac, which
Sure.
would be the Chinese zodiac.
Yeah.
And you do see, like, snake, dragon, bunny.
Right.
Like, you do see ones that connect with that, but then there's also just, like, weapons, too. You're not quite sure where that connects. You could see where maybe it is constellations that you are seeing physically take shape.
Right.
But
It's
just
not necessarily connected to anything.
not that you are able to put your finger on at least.
I don't know what that means.
Don't know what you're seeing, so
I'm seeing constellations, but the lines are connecting this.
see. I don't see the lines connecting.
Right.
Is
But
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know-
I'm very confused.
Could we try and touch it? If you grab one, could we try and like feel it
Yeah,
ourselves?
could we try and?
Sure.
Like,
wait for
reach
one
towards your
to
hand and-
appear, and then grab it.
Yeah, they both kind of reach in. Their hands go right through. Don't feel anything. You just feel like the static.
Do they feel the static as they pass through?
I don't feel anything.
I match my fingertips
Like
to yours,
feel the-
and then I.
You can feel like
pull.
her finger, like, because you know when your finger like shakes a little bit.
Mhm.
You can feel like the shakiness in her finger, but you don't feel the static.
No.
Like she is like physically reacting to it.
Right. So
It's
when
like,
I
like, you know, like tuning forks when they like vibrate really
Yeah.
hard. Does it feel like that?
Yeah, kind of.
when I touch your fingers, I slowly pull like it would be in a line, and I go way off the line because I can't.
Right.
I'm not on the line. I don't feel anything.
What does that mean? Why can I see
Hmm. I don't know. I've never seen this before. I guess I still don't see it, but I've never experienced anyone seeing this before.
Okay, so can I wait for one where there is a chunk of the purple that's like a little bit closer?
Okay, yeah.
And then I'm gonna grab it and try to pull it towards us very slowly to see if I can get the purple to come towards us.
Interesting. Okay, so like, almost how I picture this is you are like grabbing it, and to like, because it's far away, you're making it bigger, so that way it
To
comes
pull it
closer.
towards
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
And again, you do see a meteor, like, and it's about a chunk this big. So like, you do get it to where it's about 100 feet, and you're like here. And it's like that's about as close as you can get it with your arm reach.
Okay.
And she just kind of like, ding, and like shoot it and mark it. Interesting.
So I feel like if I pulled it anymore, it would be like on me, and I couldn't pull it more, right?
You're
Yeah, basically.
like
You're
here,
like
so you
fully
can't.
Stretched
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
So, but could I like go back in?
Oh, so
like
Huh.
So could I like
That's weird.
resume?
yeah.
Because you know how like you would zoom in
Sure,
and then
sure.
you would like go back in and zoom again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you like start to zoom again, and it comes even closer again.
And I'm going real slow because I
Yeah.
don't want it to like slam into it.
just
Yeah.
As you do, it comes within like 30 feet of you. Again, it's about this big, this chunk that you saw.
Could we take this with us?
Yeah. She kind of like pulls a piece of her suit. You guys technically have this too. You guys just have a copy of my suit, but I'll go ahead and get it. As you see, she pulls like a wire from like the belt, and like, ding. Yeah, it'll follow me now.
interesting.
Useful, maybe.
Very. We.
Oh,
I am curious. You have that rock following you. Walk a little bit. Tell me if the line moves, or tell me how the line moves.
Oh, if you move out of the way.
If she walks
Ooh.
with it attached to her.
Oh, wait, hold on. So let me wait for Constellation to attach to that purple one, and then I'll grab
So
it.
she kind of you guys feel like for the first time the field kind of disconnect, and then the field just connect between you two. As she kind of goes further out, so a constellation can reasonably connect to it.
So once it connects to that specific rock,
Mhm.
I will grab it and say, okay, try to move now.
As she tries to move, if you're holding it still, she's not moving.
Huh. I wonder if I'm just fucking up someone's day who's way far away from us. Like they were like, ooh, like nice, some ore, and then it just like flies away. Or just like they're trying to like mine it and it won't move.
What is happening?
I don't understand. And then it just goes flying 30 feet away for no reason.
Can you bring me closer?
I can try, and I'll very slowly.
Yeah, as you guys, she's like, like it's probably does
Until
pull
she's
like you did
just
before.
close enough.
Yeah.
I'll let go
Yeah.
again.
As she like the field kind of reconnects to you guys again. Huh?
Okay.
That. I wonder if you're unique in that, or if there's something with you that connects you to that, or because theoretically that could be one of the fastest forms of travel ever seen.
That's true.
If you could just,
I
Pick-
am a Mass Effect relay.
yeah, you could just,
Launching people into space.
yeah, like let's say theoretically, I don't believe you can actually see our planet from here,
Mm-hmm.
but like let's say you got close enough and it connected to something on one of the other like cosmic stations, you could just like bring them
But
to the
could
cosmic
that not,
station.
like, fuck up everything?
Oh no, you could. I mean, if we're far enough from Earth, sorry, we're far enough from Calmistra right now that it
What a
shouldn't be a
idiot.
problem.
Accidentally cause a meteor to strike our planet?
Yeah. Well, so you wouldn't be able to see a meteor or anything that would be able to reach.
No, I mean, I just,
Yeah.
if we were to do travel.
Accidentally cause human extinction.
Right. Like if I accidentally launched a rock.
So I will
at
say
the planet.
one of the things astral witnesses do is we actually do have like anti-meteor systems.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Yeah.
That would be an important task.
Yeah. That being said, we've never seen this before, and I don't think we could stop it if you just into the Calmistra.
I
Is there anything in my family history that I think would connect?
Your family's been very vague about their history.
That's true.
I pay very close attention to what she's doing while she's doing this, just in case if we need to talk to another astral witness, I can show them that we have some information I guarantee they don't.
Yeah.
True.
Because I can do projections to show what's happening.
I use primarily psychic.
Mhm.
Am I able to kind of project an image to Ben of what I'm seeing?
100%. Yeah.
I will do that.
Okay.
So you, in your mind, you can now see what she's saying just from her perspective.
Okay, so I will project that so that Miyuki can also see it. This is what she's seeing.
But it shifts all the time.
So shift it if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
So that
And I
we
will
see.
project that to you of like the
Like
threads,
disconnecting and
disappearing and then
reconnecting.
coming back together.
Fascinating. So this may be unique to this nebula. I don't know that for sure. But the reason we connect to this nebula is these red particles that you're seeing float around are pure magic.
Right.
Like this is powdered condensed magic. That's why when too much collides, it can cause an explosion. The three most valuable items here are the three things connecting. I'm
I have the worst idea.
okay.
This is
Yeah,
a
I'm
bad
interested
idea.
immediately.
Okay, so I need you to picture in your mind a popper's bottle. And then I want you to imagine getting a little bottle, putting one of those red orbs in there, screwing it on, and then when you need more mana,
Like smelling salts, kind of.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You'd probably die, but I feel like it'd be
You probably die,
you'd
but
be so magical for about 10 minutes.
like Cocaine Bear.
So
Cocaine Bear.
the most we've been able to do is take that dust and recondense it.
Mhm.
We haven't tried to breathe it.
Like I'm like, is it like I'm imagining like if this is physical magic,
Yes.
it could it be used as like a conduit or a focus?
So we've successfully done that once it's condensed.
Okay. But
So,
once
like-
it gets to our atmosphere, it vaporizes.
Yes. So the dust that I took up in the room,
Yeah.
we put that into a cylinder and basically we enhance it with gravity magic and just condense until it's crystallized.
Right.
And once it's crystallized, we've been able to fragment that off and put it into items and have that as a conduit.
Have you tried freezing it?
Well, so
Freeze-dried space dust?
functionally, yes. So the freezing, like the super cold freezing and the gravity work pretty similarly because it stops the movement of the molecules.
Right.
The gravity is just faster.
The reason I ask if you've tried freezing, have you tried freezing within this realm without leaving this realm?
Magic doesn't really work here. Or at least I haven't successfully been able to duplicate anything, nor has my companions been able to successfully shoot fire or use space magic.
I try and pull out the deep freeze.
Fails.
I know we're in space, so it wouldn't work anyway, but I try to bloom a flower.
Yeah, nothing.
Weird.
Yeah, so from our experience, because the magic is so potent here, it almost nullifies weaker magic. That's the running theory. Is that because there's so much magic that the weave can't find the people's magic because one of these polycules is way stronger.
Holding too much.
If we were to stand, say, outside, or say, on the other side of the portal on our plane, could something be summoned into here? Like, so for example,
A monster.
a monster.
Cthulhu.
The reason I ask is because one of my item bag, in a sense, is a deep freeze.
Okay.
And I was wondering if we were on the other side of the portal, if I could summon it into here so we could try and freeze it within its own atmosphere.
It's a pocket dimension, yes.
Yes. Of sorts, yes.
Pocket dimensions have in the past had unpredictable effects.
Okay.
Sometimes one of these beads, when entered into a pocket dimension, will create life.
Interesting.
Be a dad. Again.
Again. That's so fucked!
Wow.
So
Nothing intelligent that we've seen. But like, we brought it into a dimension and it created basically a limited planet with plants.
So
Too small for anyone to like stand on.
imagine this as less of a pocket dimension and more of just a very large chest freezer.
Well, I mean, it is within a pocket dimension.
It's kind of just a chest freezer that can hold a lot of weight.
But to have access to a space from anywhere, it has to be a pocket dimension. Unless you are attaching it to literally just like a deep freezer somewhere in the world.
If
Like-
it creates space.
Yeah, if it creates space, it is a pocket dimension. Where if you like just made like a deep freeze, like a physical location deep freeze,
Right, and then
you
it's
can
just a
connect your
portal
magic to it.
Yeah.
But right, if you are creating space, it is a limited pocket
Okay, gotcha.
dimension. That's kind of the wonder of the nebula is we have, to my knowledge, 10 of the most brilliant scientists, including myself, that I have ever met, and we don't get it.
Have any of the effects from a pocket dimension entering here been negative?
Well, sometimes it creates a limited vacuum and everything within the space disappears.
Everything within the pocket dimension?
Yeah. It essentially just turns into a black hole if there's nothing left to eat and then collapses. Because it's miniaturized, it usually doesn't last longer than a minute or two.
Would you want to try?
Do you have things you value in there?
I can remove them.
We should probably go in there.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. We go in there, I remove the items, and then we try and... Because if I can help further your research, you've helped me a lot here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't even got you to the location you spoke of.
I'm aware, but
Okay.
this is further than I would have gotten on my own.
Fair enough. I will say, putting together that this is a living creature. Again, we have what was called the ebony pulse. The reason we call it that is because those pulses of, like the heartbeat, cause the black bits, points at the black bits, to vibrate more than the rest. So we call it ebony after the black crystals.
I have an idea once we've tested our theory,
Yes.
I have an idea.
My point being, sorry, I got sidetracked. I
You're
didn't
fine.
go on. Because it only happens sometimes, if that is a living creature that is sentient, it's probably moving.
I have an idea for that as well.
Okay.
This is random.
Oh my god, I'm so...
Like so.
So we have it as like a solid bead,
Mm.
and then we have it as a gas.
Mm.
Have you ever made it to a liquid?
We haven't had any luck. That being said, theoretically, gas,
It should
solid,
be.
it should. Sometimes, but most of the time, if it isn't fully solidified, then it just stays in gas. We, theorize it's possible, but no one's been able to find a way to make it happen. We've been able to mix the dust with water.
I do have another idea for that as well.
Okay.
I have my deep freeze, as I call it. I have that. Inside of it, I have something that is so hot it can't be handled. So if we froze it and then grasped it within that item, maybe it would turn liquid if it's in its own atmosphere only.
Well, so I imagine you've studied this extensively.
Yes. It's my primary thing I research.
Have you done any testing with consuming it, not human or person, but like even with animals, having them consume it, see what the reaction is?
I have not, but I know others have. Apparently, I get skittish around death. And so I have heard that there's mixed results, and the idea of dead creatures just. But there is those who study that specifically, like ingestion of it in multiple ways. Mine is more about I'm more an expert of the refining issue crystals. That's what I focus on, but I do study it miscellaneously as well.
I'm right now I'm thinking of lyrium from Dragon Age and like residuum from
I'll say out of game, those were some of the inspirations.
because lyrium is ingestible,
Yes.
but residuum is not.
Yes. The thing is, I'm going to say this out of game. This is intentionally pretty Yes, because I want you guys to get creative. So if you, whenever you guys do get your hands, I mean, you guys can right now.
Right.
When you get your hands on it, I want you guys to be able to have that creativity. So I don't want to set too hard of rules.
Right.
I do have some like hard lines,
Sure.
and like I have some like thoughts, but even like the scientists don't really have an understanding, and things may happen one way one time and not the same way the next time,
Right.
because it is just pure magic, and magic
Right,
is
you
kind
just
of
never
chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would like to step out and or go back to where we came from.
As
Right.
you guys slowly start moving. By the way, all I'm doing right now is I functionally have a magnet attached to the portal.
Oh,
That's-
I was curious what was happening
Yes, so I can direct the magnet to push me in certain directions,
here. Okay.
or pull back in certain directions. We are like this is a very good magnet. I went miles and been pulled back.
Okay.
But I figured that you might want to be aware that
Like how it's.
Yes.
Yeah.
the thing keeping us together is also a magnetic field.
Okay.
Again, magic doesn't work.
Magnets do.
Magnets do.
Okay.
Fun fact: magnets aren't magic. Who knew?
There's a
Whoa!
so many people. So many people. There's like a
I mean, in this world, fair assumption that it would be.
I mean,
honest-
and while we're dropping bombs like that, he's storing the balls.
balls. I had a friend who was in the study of the stars.
Astronomy?
Astronomy.
Astronomy.
Yeah.
Oh, that starts with a C.
Cosmetology? No, that's
Cosmetology.
Cosmology.
Right, and they were like, okay, so the thing is about this study is literally if you go, and how do magnetic fields shut the fuck up? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the thing. Is
Magnets
magic.
just be doing whatever they want. I don't know, man. Like
yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, again, genuinely, in a world of magic,
you would
magnetism, magic.
is it truly like a lot of scientists like I don't know, it just does.
Yeah.
And you can make magnets with other
can
magnets,
just
which
make
is just
magnets.
odd.
Yeah.
It just doesn't check
They
out.
just kind of do.
Where'd the first
whatever.
magnet come from?
We don't.
What came first, the magnet or the magnet?
The magnet or the magnetism.
Yeah.
No, but like again, like I'm making that joke, but honestly,
actually.
like,
So,
so you guys do pull back to the lair, as Aikichi,
Aikichi.
as Aikichi kind of comes over and like does like a quick check. You just see as she comes through the portal, the rock falls, like instantly falls. Would you? Yeah. Even this half giant is struggling to lift this. And kind of takes it over and like places it on a table. Again, it's pre-refined, which means it's very dense.
Oh boy.
Aikichi, before we headed here, I stored my weapons. I am needing to remove them from that. Would you like to grab them once it's summoned so that you don't get the wrong idea?
Kind of looks at Miyuki being like, what read are you getting? Because like, Aikichi is aware enough to know that he is overly cautious. And she's like, no, you're fine. Just there's a room in there. Just like dump it in that room.
Okay.
Yeah. As she kind of goes over and just goes up to a wall and pushes open the wall, and there's a small room.
Okay, so I summon Deep Freeze and I take all of my items out of it.
You see, as she does that though, Aikichi kind of. It's good she has multiple hiding spaces. Just reveals one of her hiding holes for you.
That's hilarious.
As you kind of just like,
Yeah, I just like
dump it out.
dump it over.
Yeah. As you do see like super hot piece kind of ting 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 ting.
Oh, Aikichi, that if you have a freezer, I'm afraid that may burn a hole in the floor.
Kind of goes over.
I'll pick it up with water.
Okay, yeah, you've done that before.
Yeah.
You do see the water start to boil, but you're holding it.
I create more water.
Yeah. We have kind of leads you to like a vault, and this is made of citium 8 bone.
Okay.
And he just like places it in like a small, like I say like it's not written, just like a borderline, just like a safe. Just place it in there for now. We'll
Okay.
leave it open, so.
Okay. Oh wait, that was one of the things we needed to test. We may need to take that with us
I mean, are you guys testing it here or out there?
in its own atmosphere.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I would, if the worst case scenario comes up and it does create a black hole, losing this item would not be devastating. As you can see, it's very hot.
yeah.
So I've
Okay, how
not
about
been
we do-
using it.
Is she kind of like open up the portal like in front of it,
Okay.
duplicates it, and just knocks one of them into the container?
Very well. Didn't cross my mind.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I do.
Thank you.
All right. So you've emptied it out. Kind of goes over and just goes over. She does put on a glove and grab one of the crystals. Technically, they're harmless to touch, but you can't be too safe. Give it a shot.
Sure.
Okay. Man, I wish I could be inside when this happens. Drops it in. You might want to close it, just in case. Yeah. You guys wait about 2 minutes, because that's the time she said if it's a black hole, that usually lasts.
Fair enough.
Because you don't want to open a portal to a black hole, ideally.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Even a small one.
A small one becomes a big one very quick.
If it finds matter, absolutely.
Yep.
Um,
I don't matter though.
but you do have matter.
Yeah, crack it open.
With the boys. And
You
back
do
up.
Rip
open
it,
it up.
rip it.
No,
I need you to roll me a D100.
A D100.
Yes.
72.
As you look inside, there does seem to... You see what she means. It's about this big. It looks like it is a miniaturized planet. And you do see water and, like, plant life begin.
Okay.
Can I manipulate it at all since I have some plants back?
Yeah, if you are able to, like... Because it is very fresh and it's different, you just kind of, like, wave your hand. You do see the plants beginning to kind of, like, move with your
Follow
hand.
me?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Made a tiny world.
I mean, we, of course...
This is one of the outcomes we expected.
Yeah. The two most common are a black hole and this. There is supposedly more. These are the two that I've personally seen. But again, I don't really deal with dimensional as
Right.
much. My focus is more on the creation of crystals.
Okay.
Which at this point I don't really have to duplicate money because anyway. But that's how I started.
Well, as you saw, I've dumped this out. So if you want to try and get a different result, you're more than
Okay. Let's try to. She kind of like pulls the planet. She's like afraid to pull it out of the no gravity. Like looking in, like there's kind of just like a no gravity effect happening. I'll say this is quickly becoming like an ice planet due to the atmosphere of your thing. So like the plants are beginning to grow, and you almost watch them in real time because it's like super condensed in real time. Life starting to adapt to the cold weather, and you're getting like they're slowly turning to like pine to be able to survive the winter.
right.
Do we just like throw this out into the actual space?
Just
Can you tag it
I can tag it.
so we can check?
yeah, tag it and then find out where it goes.
I'm gonna put it in the ocean just in case. That way, if life does manage to bloom, they're not like worship as a god or something. Like
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't think it'll get sentient life, but like
You never know.
humans are weird.
But how fascinating would that be?
It would be.
Maybe some
Places at the
sentient.
top of a mountain. Like, it's-
Study their like cultural development.
that's assuming it even happens, but let's
Right.
yeah. So she kind of goes over and like brings your like thing to the end of the portal and like. Okay, and we see what happens.
I guess.
Let's try again. I can't do too much. A lot of this is going to a shipment. But,
Right. If it does the similar or the black hole this time, then we'll say it was a good effort.
Yeah. Okay. Dunk. Do 100.
This is slightly off topic. I apologize.
15.
I don't have a mana cost for one of my spells.
Okay, which one is it?
Queen Pawn
let's call that 3. 15 you said? Okay. As you open it up, it seems like it had attempted to form, but instead you just kind of get like a lesser like meteor field.
Okay.
Like just like a bunch of rocks kind of in like a cosmic circle, like kind of following a cycle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can just dump that out.
Yeah. It was worth a shot.
So she guys just put just a bunch of rocks. Alright. She kind of goes over, counts the crystals made by that set. We can probably try 2 more times if we want.
2 more times.
Try.
Okay.
Let's. I don't do them at the same time because one's a black hole, you beat the other.
Right.
So drops one in again.
We'll just destroy the whole.
74.
74, very similar response to the first.
Okay. 77.
Again, each one has their own biome, like their own like unique like land features. But kind of sitting in that kind of like 70s area, you're getting the same result.
Right.
I would say go ahead and reroll that last one. I just want to get it can be other than 70. If it's 70, roll again.
It's 70.
Funny.
15 again. Hold on. I'm getting on different dice.
Yeah, that's fine.
50 even.
50 even. Okay. Let me look at my last one because 50 even is 1. Yeah, 100, 1, and 50 each have a unique effect.
I figured that's what the case was. Because that's what made sense.
Parts of this song sound just a little bit, the tiniest bit, like the sad music from Monsters Inc.
I was thinking the sad music from any movie ever.
There's parts of it that sound a little bit like Monsters Inc.
This is Critical Role.
Is it actually?
Yeah. Okay.
That's concerning.
As you look, looks like you have formed a moon.
A moon?
A moon.
Okay.
But it seems to have.
We stole the moon!
You see, as she kind of steps back looking at it, though, and she kind of takes off her glasses, cleans them, looks again. That moon has a big magnetic field.
Fucking magnets.
Magnetic. I'll call it more accurate, gravitational.
Okay.
Gravity is based off of the mass. This moon is more massive than the planet.
Okay.
That shouldn't be the case. Like massive as in more mass, not big.
Right, no, right. Like, it's more dense.
Yes.
But why?
Akichi, come here real quick. We're gonna have you hold a moon.
What?
Okay. Kind of just like, I'm not looking strong, but no, it's a small moon.
It's small moon.
Whole moon.
No, I'm assuming you're not talking about one of our moons. No.
This moon right here.
Kind of looks in. Oh, a rock. Sure.
Oh, wrong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, essentially, yes. You are essentially correct.
It's not a boulder.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
Okay, as he kind of goes, like in like the zero gravity, kind of pulls it out and like drops to the floor. Where you saw him hold this
Yeah.
side team earlier. He hands the floor. Ow! 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 Can someone help? It's like his hands are getting
I
crushed.
use water.
Make it like functionally a spell attack because it's probably more than your. It's not floating, that's for sure.
Not floaty.
With spell attack bonus?
Yeah, just basically you're making like not to damage it, but like a spell attack to kind of like push it with your water.
Is that this spell attack bonus? What determines spell attack bonus?
You have a plus 2 for you, don't you?
I do, but it doesn't seem right.
Okay, half your level.
Okay, yeah, 18.
Yeah. As 18 total.
No, plus 18.
Plus 18. Which, yeah. 29. It was 27 that you needed to move it. As you get, as his hands are like red with the texture of the rock, as it was like crushing his hands.
Wow.
What the hell?
It's a moon.
What?
Well, it's a moon.
Yeah, but like,
I'll put it to you this way: we created a planet. This moon is denser than that entire planet.
yeah. Well, so he's like, yeah, the first time the planet was made, I was the one who tossed it out into space.
Right, but how much difficulty did you have?
Less than a Citium. Yeah.
At some point, I'd like to calculate the density of this.
Do we have a scale that can take that? I don't know how heavy it is. I don't know. She kind of goes over and like duplicates a scale and is like, punch the floor. What? Punch the floor. Okay. As it cuts like a small crater. Great. Puts it on, and she like goes over and starts to like roll the moon.
I'm still using the water magic. I'll just move it.
As like it kind of takes both of you to move it very far. As it kind of lands, it just crushes the scale. Well, crap.
Very well then.
Okay. Okay, I knew that was possible. I wasn't expecting it.
I kind of was, if I'm being transparent.
Yeah.
Do you have measuring tape?
Yeah. She just pulls it out of her pocket.
All right, big guy. Measure it.
He kind of takes it. He measures it. It's about this big. I'm trying to think without feet. Like 3 foot.
3 foot diameter?
3 foot. 3 foot.
No, 3 feet would be huge on, or no, in diameter. No, it wouldn't.
What's the circumference?
Circumference is the distance around it.
Yeah. So it's like a 3 or 4 foot circumference.
Okay. Decent size, not
Yeah.
huge.
Not huge. It shouldn't be this heavy. Like
Right.
Like there isn't a material known that should be this heavy.
It's made out of solid tungsten.
Yeah. Carmela, you notice blue kind of like threads like from it. Like it's not connecting to anything, but they're just kind of like.
Sorry, is this from the moon?
Yeah.
Like coming up off of it?
The moon!
Like little tendrils?
Yeah.
Can I run my fingers over it?
That-
Grab one.
You pick up the moon.
What? Motherfucker! Carmela,
So it looks
how
like
strong
I'm just doing
are
this,
you?
And there's like a literally not. My brute is 0.
Show me what you're seeing.
Okay, I'll project it to you.
Show them what she's seeing.
So none of the other ones created the string, right?
The little planets?
Yeah.
I didn't see them.
And like nothing out in there made the strings. They just connected.
Oh, they just connected. Hold on, and then I will. Hold on. I'm curious
Mhm.
if I lift it up just a bit and then let go of the tendril. Sorry,
I like how you went.
I did. That's on me. And are they all the way around, or just like coming out?
It's like one out, like one on top, one on bottom, here. Like
almost like all the like.
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm. Okay. It opens.
It opens.
Opens? It fucking opens?
What do you mean opens?
As it like perfectly as if like two perfect halves. The inside, you see. Ding, ding, ding.
Wait, hold on. So am I just holding the two halves? Do they stay like this, or do they like?
So as you fully drop, And actually, as you do that, the two slides just as you just see like a black orb where you see just like a ball like, with these threads.
Like the blue threads.
Yeah.
Aikichi, can you try picking that up? Hold, Carly, you can touch it in due time.
Wait, I project to you the ball of.
Yeah, I show them.
Oh. He kind of goes over to it. And I'll say the two sides did like crater on each side. As he goes and he just picks it up.
Huh?
Is it like hollow on the inside?
Only where the small cube was.
So it's like relatively like a peach pit.
Yeah, it's like a peach pit.
Interesting.
And this middle part, he's like,
He picks it up.
yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
holding
What does it look like to you guys?
a black
A
ball.
black ball, just a black
Yeah.
ball.
He kind of like, he's like, here's the thing. I'm going to, he drops it and it like, it's just low grav, like it does.
It falls, but very slowly. Touch away.
I'm gonna pick it up.
So you grab like the ball. With your whole hand, you just hear like, like
Okay. Can I try to like pull one of the?
it does that.
It makes that noise.
Yeah.
Is it like a? Hold on. My brain is empty. Like a rubber band ball, where it just like pulls back, or?
As it pulls, it's kind of like where it's like the musical note, and you hear like the as well.
So like it's like so when I pull it back and let it go,
I would like to see if that sound causes something to happen on the Crimson Scar.
should we take it outside? Ooh, that feels dangerous.
Okay.
Or try to, anyways.
Is there?
She flies back against the wall.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, so let's not do that.
And she's like, ow. As like Akichi immediately like runs over, is like checking her.
Okay, lesson learned. Do I see?
Her eyes are like up, like bright. Whoa. Okay, so she crawls out from off the wall and there's like a her size frame. And like
This is some Looney
Are
Tunes
you
type shit
okay?
going on.
she's like, no, but she's just kind of like limping over as Akichi's like, stop, and goes and heals. Like, oh, thank you. So I have tried replicating the crystals before, and replicating the crystals, I went unconscious.
Okay.
If it's too powerful, I don't have enough vitality to do it functionally. That was way stronger. It didn't even let me try.
So if I turn it around, I'm imagining it like a yarn ball of electricity.
Yeah, basically.
Is what I see,
Yeah,
right?
functionally.
Do I see any ends, or is it all wrapped in connected?
So you do similarly see like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 little ends like before.
Can I try to hold one?
As you do, you like not when you let go. You hear.
I ordered Sprite and they gave me clown juice.
Ooh, I love this thing. But what does it do? What is it?
And I think the only way we can find out what it is or what it may do is to take it out there.
Can I try to grab one of the threads
Mhm.
and then grab another side and pull
Just-
both?
Like you did before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 moment.
So
I do have to
pull you
leave
all
in
out,
like
that's
20
my
minutes, by the way.
Okay.
My bad for the TPK. My bad.
bad. So sorry for
My-
today. That's on me.
I'm not there.
Bottleby is the Chemithras.
Not total party kill. This party.
This party.
This party.
This part of the party kill.
Bartleby and Wibbler are big chillin'.
Bottleby, Wivel, and Gene Ho.
Yep,
What
we're
a
all
party.
upstairs.
Why'd you have to trust me, man?
Just had to go and trust me.
To be fair, if Bottleby was
Did you rub my
there,
lamp? Did you
I
bring
see-
me here?
I brought you here. I didn't think that I would be able to communicate very well with them.
So, as you do this, you hear as a little creature.
Huh?
I will send what you see first. So, this is what you see. You guys see this little guy.
Oh, he's so cute. I love him.
I can't
Bless
love
you.
it.
I love him.
You see this, except more blue.
Oh!
Except, like, all of the white,
Cherish.
all of the white is like a light blue.
I want it as a pet.
Protect.
Murph, protect. Accurate.
Hello.
And it's just floating in front of you.
Who are you?
Oh. Just kind of like, it's like it understood you, and it was like, yeah.
Are you new?
Really?
Oh, wonderful.
As
For the love of God, don't show it to Jean Ho. Charades.
Actually, you're hearing. You hear? Yeah. You can actually understand it.
Did you just come into existence? Do you know anything before this?
I was. Nope.
Oh, wow.
I was.
My name's Carmela.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Do you know your name? Well, I guess you wouldn't. You're brand new.
You're usually.
And
And
her
I'm, like,
just talking.
talking.
I'm like, this bitch crazy.
And again, from your perspective, it's still adorable. It's just different.
Adorable, but just not exactly what.
I kind of like him more in the first form than the second. He's my familiar.
It's like a weird axolotl jellyfish butterfly.
Yeah.
Like,
What is up? Baby, don't hurt me.
Okay. Well, is there anything? What do you know? Is there anything you want? Is there anything that you are?
kind of goes like this, and as it does, like the strings kind of like full circle like around it. You don't just see it like spinning.
Look at him.
But
Look
he's
at
not even
him.
fully spinning. He's just kind of going like this. But it's just like the tentacles like.
Right.
One of my tentacles is actually shorter.
You can't really tell, especially in this world like this.
Art? There's just like little tentacles like.
I show him a projection of some of Bottleby's drawings.
And it like goes up to it and is just like examining them.
Yes.
It just like it just,
Very
it
fine
just has like these big
Rude
little
art
bright
right
eyes. It doesn't
there.
say anything. It's just like examining them. And it kind of goes back to you.
True art right
Like
there.
it seems like it has like it seems to favor you. Like it acknowledges the rest,
Mhm.
and it's like.
Yeah, okay.
Like-
Yeah, cool.
So, do you know? This is. I apologize a little bit existential, but do you know what you are, or why you're here, or have you just appeared?
It was red, and I am.
It was red.
And now I'm here.
Can I? Is it okay if I touch you? Sounds like birth.
It moves
I'll
up.
kind of like pet it. Do I feel the same staticness, or is it?
It's staticky, but this almost feels like you've done a lot of experimenting. It is staticky, but this is staticky like healing a wound that isn't there. Like it feels like healing magic to no wound. kind of goes over and just kind of like on the shoulder as you see like scratches start to like close around the neck and like close on like the arm, and like bruises start to heal.
Thank you. That was very helpful.
Yeah.
Very good.
Happy to help.
Oh, do you want to
It's so
come with me?
cute, I could die.
Sure.
I would really like it if you were my companion.
Okay.
So, I want to keep that ball.
Yeah. So you keep like you just see like the you.
Did the ball of energy turn into this thing, or did it
So-
come out of it?
It came out of it, and you do notice that there is still just like a thread on each side of the black ball.
Okay.
But there's just two halves of like this is like eggshell thin, except strong.
Okay. Yeah, we're keeping that.
And as she goes, that explains why it kind of just out of it.
I want to, because it's specific with you. I want to speak with some of your family members.
Kind of looks at you
Sure.
and just kind of you. Oh, I can see you too. Because-
Do you
What's that?
No. They say they know you're here.
Very lovely to
They
meet
acknowledge
you.
you, but
See
I
you.
think because I opened it.
I thought you can see me.
Yeah.
Then you are the one who got me. I don't know.
Another child.
I'm the one who got you.
Yes, we've
Okay.
gained another.
But I would like
Hell
to
yeah,
show
another
this to
child.
some of your family and see if they see the same thing.
But this time it's
I could
Carmela's
send a
child.
message to my sister.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, we will deal with that at a later date.
I'll send a
But
message
that is
to
something.
my sister.
And what do you say?
So I just had a little discovery.
You're an
Trying
aunt
to
now.
decide if it has to do with my bloodline. Is there a way that we can meet at some point?
Sure. Give me location and
Where are we going?
time. Preferably after.
I think we're going to Amateur or Ambatru. I think that's where we were headed
How
next.
long do you think it'll be?
I would say a week. A
It
week.
is a 4-day travel. Right?
Yeah, a 4-day travel, and we're going to be doing some stuff for a couple days probably. So about a week.
Can you make a week to Ambertree?
A week, amateur, and a week. Yes.
Alright. We'll see you then.
Sounds good.
She will see us there.
Okay, thank you. Back to what we were doing. What a discovery.
It was a 1 in 100 chance.
Yeah.
I mean, I had you re-roll because you got the same.
I
number.
rolled
You kept getting the
70s
same number,
and 15
but-
twice.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that I could help you experience new things.
I'm sorry, I'm keeping them.
Oh, that's fine. I can't understand it anyway.
We. If
I
you-
honestly am more curious about that stuff.
I have more astral witnesses' names, and if I come across them, I will let them know. You know, and as you've seen, I can project what I've seen. So
Maybe don't let them know I was the one.
no, of course
Yeah.
not.
Especially not where I am.
Yeah.
Like, we're not on bad terms, but my identity is hidden for a reason.
Right.
Like, where I am.
I will not bring you up.
Like, if we see each other in the cosmosphere, we wave and then go opposite
Right.
directions.
Like how white people do at the store.
Yep.
Now, as for my final idea, would you mind taking me to the location I showed you?
Yes, absolutely. Do you want to bring them?
I feel like I'm going to bring them
I want to
everywhere
see what
for now.
happens when he enters this.
Well, so do they need to have a little baby suit?
If he said it was red, I would assume no.
Just like imagine a fishbowl.
I could give it like a little. Well, no, that'd be magic. I could make like a little like.
They might survive in space. I don't know, but I don't want to hurt them. Ask. Would you survive? Would you think? I mean, I don't know if you know, but you know you're from space.
Okay.
Do you think you'd be okay in space, or do you think you need to breathe? Do you breathe?
So, you realize it doesn't really have a mouth.
Right.
It's mostly like communicating like.
Telepathically or whatever.
It's actually it's like more through like the vibration
Through
of
the sound, like
yeah. So it's like for you creating word through like the. So it doesn't really have a mouth, so you don't imagine it needs to breathe. It's kind of jellyfish.
I point to the portal. Look out there. Is that what you saw?
Starts floating over towards the portal.
Is that what you saw before?
It's just red.
I imagine I hear.
Yeah.
They said it was like red. It's just red. Was it? Did the red look like that?
All red.
All red.
Yeah, like 5 minutes ago.
Right.
You wouldn't have concept of that. Like just before I was there.
Sure. Just red.
I wouldn't want to take any chances
I know.
then. I would a baby suit. Yeah.
Or like it might be like a little like a little oxygen ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of goes over and like just takes a couple minutes. Kind of like takes like the
Like a
helmet of a
helmet,
suit
yeah.
and like just like makes it full glass so it has like full perspective and like puts like a little oxygen tank and then connects like a little piece which you assume is the magnetic field bit. And as the magnetic field activates, you kind of see it go ooh. Like it sensed the magnetic field. Felt funny. As you guys make your way out, and you see it's just kind of like spinning within, just like looking at everything.
Oh, it's precious. I'm so glad we have this.
I was really hoping. So 1 in 100 are different effects than this.
Right.
This is the one I was hoping would happen.
Bottleby's going to love him.
Bottleby's gonna have a little brother that he can't understand.
Hell yeah.
He's okay with it.
Again, it's this big, like this
Just a little guy.
guy.
Little guy number 2.
Yeah. So as you guys kind of go out into space, I know you gotta go soon. So we'll go.
Yeah, I've got like 7 minutes.
So we up to where the space where you had Psalm initially.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like just in like one of the dark areas of the nebula during like it was like the wall of like black that you saw.
Mm-hmm.
And this does look like the place, but you don't see it.
So what I want to do is I want to create a sound with an instrument that matches the frequency that makes those black particles move.
Okay.
Because I feel if he is part of what that thing is, then mimicking that may essentially summon him to this area.
So you basically pull out your instrument and you start trying different notes until something resonates. Eventually you find it. Through as you see like it shimmer through the nebula. And you see the little guy. As it like
Jesus.
It just like was heard music notes and was trying to like music and just like matched you, but it like as you see like sonic like
Yeah, like sonic booms.
as it goes oops like it didn't it was just trying to match the music.
Okay, so we've learned that singing is dangerous.
As you hear do not see
Mm-hmm.
the scientist cannot see me. Do you trust
The scientist?
me?
You.
Do you trust I will not hurt you?
I trust you will not hurt me, yes.
Quickly, open and close your mask. Yeah, as you do, you just, like, your mask is filled with darkness. Like, darkness you can't see through.
Okay. So
as-
it's advanced darkness.
Yeah. So you have pretty good eyes. You just see as like, you can't see his face in the mask. You point.
Yeah, I like it. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. As you feel like ice fill your suit.
Mhm.
And then you feel something kind of moving under your feathers.
Yeah.
It's like the closest thing I can think of display is imagine something like looking for like lice in your hair, like one hair at a time, just like moving through very fast. You feel like individually, like from your face down.
Okay.
Breathe. You can see him again.
I'm great.
Yo, dude, you just drank dark. How do you taste?
Yeah. You are cold.
Okay.
Right now, that's the primary sensation you're feeling.
Gotcha.
Cold.
Is it cold out here to you guys?
I mean, we're in
I'm
space.
freezing.
The
In space,
suits should be heat regulating.
I'm freezing.
Let's get back to the portal. Let's see if we can go fast.
I don't know if that's a great idea at the moment.
Okay, she kind of stops the pull.
So I just say, where are you?
I'm with you.
What are your intentions in this moment?
You came here to gain me, yes?
I came here for to answer your offer.
I assumed your arrival was a yes.
Yes.
So I accept. In return, I am here. Not all of me.
Just a piece of you.
Correct. All of me would overwhelm you.
So what happens now?
That's what he said.
Hey yo! 3 inches. Huge. What happens now?
We consummate.
I mean, he's in me already. You know what I'm saying?
He's already
That's a bad time for me to have taken it.
First, you must create his idea,
I'm sorry.
and
I'm
then
sorry.
you will. When you can see yourself, you will understand.
It was worth almost death.
Very well. We may proceed. I let her know.
You see, like your little guy is like looking around, and like certain ones kind of vibrate things around.
But only like certain notes.
Yeah, and you're just kind of experimenting with it. As you see, it kind of like looks at something and like starts to move, just kind of dink against its the helmet.
He's just a little guy.
She's just a little baby.
I will follow. Can I come out?
I don't know if he'll be able to.
I can reach it. You're just kind of pointing at the nebula.
It's very far.
No, I can feel it.
You can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear you.
Is it with the connecting threads?
Yeah.
Do I see a nebula kind of basically where they're looking?
You're in it.
Right, but like, do I see like a constellation?
Sure. Yeah.
Is it like this?
Blink.
Do you think you'll be okay outside of her?
It seems to want me.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean it's safe. Sometimes people that want us are toxic.
Exactly.
I've never worn
It,
a
like,
shirt
puts
that
its, like-
covers the bottom.
Like one of its tentacles up
Tattoos of
against,
this
and you like
prince.
look. And it just kind
Because
of
I just see this man's forehead.
Like, if I like pull the string towards
Yeah, and like just like against the glass, kind of ink.
One of
Kinda
my
like-
coworkers at Sam's Club has a calcifer.
It kind of like pushes,
Nice.
and the threads
And I saw it.
create a larger
And I went,
image, and it kind of creates a full ring of like. Let's go. I think the strings are me.
Strings are you?
I think so. Or like me? I don't know. It kind of looks at itself. Maybe me.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Precious baby. You're a kid now.
Yep, you're a mom
say you would. I will say, even if this isn't how science works, this is how my brain works. If you were to open it, you would see it react and could close it before it was.
Before it would.
Yeah.
Okay. So very gently.
As you open it, it just kind of like
He explodes.
pops its eye out and it looks fine.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll open it.
Kind of goes out, kind of like latches on, like full tentacles like, around one of the threads, and you would just see like a shadow, like, like it like looks like it like
Magnets to nothing.
magnets to nothing.
Okay.
As it just, as the entire nebula for you turns blue. For you, you would just see, like, the nebula is kind of like constantly shifting. It just,
That's you?
It,
Or you're made of it?
yeah. I don't think it is me. I think it knows me. Not like.
Hey, boy! I literally.
Yeah.
His name is Ori.
Ori?
He's a bad.
That's literally what it is.
Oh yeah.
His name's Ori. He's a bad. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And with that, just kind of, I think I want to go.
With me?
I'm done. Just lets go and it back to red, except for the occasional constellation, which only you see.
Just continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Just to make me feel better. Do you mind getting back in here?
When we get back, do you have a mirror?
Uh,
A full
yeah.
body mirror.
Full body?
Yes.
I do.
Okay. I will need to see that immediately.
And as you go back, we'll do this real quick. You do look in the mirror. As you kind of like, you take off the suit, you kind of move, you see Shadow follows your way.
That's kind of cool.
Pretty neat.
And
Pretty nifty.
you realize that like there's like bits like dripping off, like shadow bits dripping off.
You've been infected with
You
venom.
need a
You
shower.
feel like you can grab it.
I'll try and.
As you kind of condense it into a ball, and as you like step down, you feel like you can teleport. You basically can create a ball that you can throw and teleport to.
Huh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
You basically are creating your own shadow.
That's cool.
Oh, I was gonna say, you know, like in VR games where you have to like point to
Yeah.
the window and then
Yeah.
Point and go.
Yeah.
Kinda. Except as long as you can see it, you could like place it and go as far away as you want.
Leave it.
And that's a part of you. So as long as you can see it, you can teleport to it.
Okay.
make
So
space
like
for
your
it.
shadow port range doesn't matter if it's one of these.
Okay.
Yay,
Cool.
another healer.
Cries.
I want to try something before.
Assign him to.
I want
fucking
to
Will.
create that ball and hand it to Carmilla. Walk down this hallway. Take this. Walk down the
You're just holding. It's weird. This feels like you're holding fog, but it is staying with you for some reason.
hallway. And then I.
Just right in front of you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Kind of. Yeah.
Ooh, we can sneak you in places so good.
You do get the idea you have to see it.
Right.
Oh, you have
but
to
I can
see.
just.
But it could be as long as if you like put it at like the top of a tower and walked a couple miles away, you can see it at the top.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
I didn't know that you had
Yeah.
to see it.
So the
Yeah,
range
but
is infinite
We
as
can
long as it
still
can be
sneak
seen.
into places because
As long as you see it.
it's just a dark ball,
Mhm.
but almost fog-like.
Yeah.
So I could just, and then if I can still see it,
See, in my brain, I was imagining like.
setting it.
No, I was like, one person is invited into a place, and then you get to take the ball with you, and then whenever you're needed, just boop. But if you have to see it, it's
You
At
know
the
what
same
my
time,
brain
if
went
you were
to?
like, let's say you go to a ball, you just set up on the balcony.
My brain went to
Oh,
Go.
to thievery.
and no, it went to man. That would be real fun to play golf with, and
you
then
wouldn't
just,
have to walk to your ball every day.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's so big brain.
Huge.
Bottleby's got the right idea. Your idea? Fuck you. Bottleby's idea.
What if you
Sorry,
golf
Bottle Bean
with
Gino. This was.
What if you go golf with it? Is
That was.
That's yeah.
As soon as it
That's
lands,
it, yeah.
you
As
just
soon as it lands, I teleport to it, and I'm like, all right, it was right here.
Uh-huh. And then you
But
continue.
if you make it in, do I just spawn in that hole?
He's like, I need some help.
Or he has to like go over and like you back. I'll say Ori's healing is not infinite. I will say that.
Oh,
that would
come
be-
on.
that
Like
would be-
mana based kind of.
It is mana.
Okay,
I just wrote
Um,
can heal.
Yes.
so essentially, he needs a full rest to reset.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's not like an infinite little heal boy.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is. It just has its limits.
Yeah, make
Okay.
me obsolete.
I gotta bounce. I gotta go pick up.
Alright,
Morley.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I really want to do
There.
a
Oh my tools.
thing where, like, because you know how everybody talks about D&D clerics are busted. You just have a whole cleric team.
Yeah.
We'll do something like that sometime.
clerics.
The
Oops, all
amen.
clerics.
I have played a noob cleric.
Just do fucking all
But of course,
healers.
out of all of
We
us,
can
I would have
never
done
die.
noob all cleric.
Oops, all bards.
I would do an Oopsal clerics. Clerics are
I do noob salt cleric. I'd even do
Yeah.
life cleric. I'd be the
I'm
healer.
down.
So many things.
Yeah.
You can do so much stuff.
True.
Clerics are so diverse.
They are very versatile. Clerics and wizards have like the most subclasses.
So, this takes place over a handful of hours.
Yeah,
Bobby, you should know. What are you guys doing?
I mean, I finished my apple juice.
No,
I don't know anybody here.
we never exactly figured out what we were doing. I'm gonna send the fucking letter. Fuck it, I'm sending the letter, and
Okay.
whether we go there or not, I'm just gonna send the letter. So,
You don't know this. That is now the plan because Carmela made plans to go there.
well, I got a sixth sense, so I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
Sounds good.
Feel it in
Uh,
your bones.
What is my teacher's name? I should probably write this down.
dude, bro, from earlier.
That one guy.
No. None of those four dickheads are my teachers.
That's not what I was talking about.
Wait, who?
The sword guy teacher. That's the only teacher
No,
I
no, no,
remember.
no. My gun teacher. The gun teacher, yeah. The one who taught me how to use my
The
gun.
The way of gun.
Well, not I guess the way how to use my gun, but who Gino based part of his personality to a certain extent off of.
When I had friends was learning how to play banjo, and it's always just my banjo teacher. Like I love that. That's just a thing that you can say.
Who has the chalkboard?
I
Sorry.
love
You do?
There's a
Yeah, I
chalk-
forgot you had a chalkboard pen pal.
I do.
Yep. It's not my notes.
My pen pal is Aki. I draw him pictures.
You do have lots of pictures.
I don't
Murphy, you're all
remember.
Hey, I just got this whole side of myself, and I'm cooking.
All by myself.
Baby boy. I got a baby boy.
But it's
Little baby boy.
do you want me to just make a name or
I mean, I don't think it's actually been said in campaign yet.
no? Okay, give me a minute. Let me think on this for a second.
What's that? And if I find it, I find it.
If
Great.
you find it, yeah, that's fine. How about
You know, one of these days, I'm gonna ask for character fun facts of what you think Bottleby's 4th grade teacher's name was, because that's the last grade that he had. And that's what I'm thinking about right now. And I'm trying to think of.
why did the name Beatrice come into my mind?
I was thinking like Mrs. Flanagan or something like that.
That's a
but like,
great name. Yeah, that's her.
You just sent me the picture with no context.
Yeah, I didn't get a name. I just remember I sent it to you. Yeah. Just do a name generator. I don't fucking know.
Let me see.
Well, I mean, I can assign it a name. I have so many names available.
Okay.
For this
Do what you will.
But I did. If you.
No, no.
I don't care. I don't have a name, so I could just
She
call it
is
some random shit.
Not originally from this country.
Oh, really?
She's from here.
meet her yet,
Smash.
but like.
Here, I'm gonna pre-smash.
I'm gonna pre-smash.
Pre-smash.
Not to pre-smash.
I mean,
I just sent it to Murphy.
hey, I already have
I'm ready.
this. Hey, look.
I'm ready.
Who in our party is from Sophronia?
Ben.
Sophronia is functionally roughly America, or North America.
Do you want like a really stupidly American last name?
Not necessarily. You could go that route, though.
Johnson.
My brain says Adama.
My brain was for last names going Winchester.
No, first name Adama.
Hey,
Adama
Adama
Winchester.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the teach right there.
So
She counts as a dummy
Aaron,
mommy,
can you
though.
visit?
100%.
Yeah.
And we went to the spooky store in Cardiff.
Mhm.
And they were like, "Oh, I'm from Lawrence." Looked like the Winchesters. It's like, yes, I'm secretly Sam Winchester.
Well, I went Winchester because of the gun, actually, but also supernatural.
My brain automatically goes to
Put it in my notes as
Same.
gun teacher.
Oh, I still need to finish Supernatural.
Yeah, my brain was thinking like Winchester, like the gun.
So I'm gonna
I
write.
love
That's what they're
Supernatural.
known for.
I love Supernatural, though, so I'm surprised that is where my brain went. But yes, they're from
Adama
Lawrence.
Beretta.
A dabba-dabble stubby.
I was actually gonna say Smith.
Sorry, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, probably pretty cool.
Like a
So
Smith
she'd
and
be
Wesson.
like,
Yeah. Well, I wasn't.
"Hey,
I
Adama,
know.
Smith and Weston Jr.
it's been a hot minute. Was thinking we could catch up a little. I've got a lot to talk to you about, and I may or may not have a
We don't
favor
know.
to ask of
We don't
you.
got
A
those.
pretty big one, too. Also, I have some friends I'd like you to meet. Also, two alsos. I kind of know who I am again? Question mark?
PPS.
Also. PPPs. Lots of peepees here.
You have pee
I
Pablo Picasso, you have pee
Don't worry, I took up your mantle. And that's the whole letter, and then I'll like fucking so many peepees.
PPPPPPPPS.
Yeah.
Hopefully that gets her attention.
No, I just imagine he's just so like also.
Yeah.
And we're all just like,
Let's see, I
Just make it the letter.
get my time. Look at my timeline straight real quick.
let us leave.
Okay. 'Cause, yeah, we didn't really talk about this a lot. I'd probably say I since trained with her and was around her for like a couple of years.
Yeah, I figured it. I didn't figure it
But
out.
only a couple of years.
Yeah.
It's been
I almost wore jeans and then I changed my
9 years since I last saw her.
I've had to wear full pants all week. And
I don't know how old she
tomorrow.
is.
I'm not doing
Older than me.
I went
Yeah.
to Walmart and
She's
But she looks great for her age.
Oh yeah,
Because
well,
I'm 36.
Yeah. Well, my she looks young. Don't get me wrong. In this image, she looks young. But I imagine she
I
looks
just wear
young
shorts for
because she
middle
takes
school.
care of herself.
Yeah.
Not because she's young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like my brain
She
was
looks
thinking
great
she
for
was
her
like
age.
late 40s to 50.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby, I guess we're going to have to wait a day for a response or something. Or,
Dang it.
yeah. But, I think you'll like Adama. She's really great. She kind of, like, taught me a lot of stuff. Kind of influenced me a lot. She's the reason I talk the way I do. The reason I got multiple holsters. Well,
It's funny,
she was,
Murphy doesn't even know what that means.
she was practically my mom because I didn't know who my mom was.
Ah.
Even though I was like, let's see, that was 9 years ago. I was still like 20-something.
I mean, Wivel's my dad.
And you're
I'm-
older than him.
Yeah, by
True.
a lot.
By a lot. That's true.
Yeah, I don't really know what we can do right now.
We could probably get into some trouble.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, they know.
You know what?
My rule is if you do stupid shit, I'm not healing you.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Yeah,
did
but
quit.
Bumblebee can heal.
I did fire
Negative
/ quit from my job.
That's true. Do we need to find you a new job?
Nah, that's alright.
Don't I have a spell that
Okay.
I can grow back limbs now?
I got a
Oh,
great
yeah.
idea.
I
Okay.
won't even grow back limbs.
What we doing?
You gotta stick with me and do exactly what I say though.
Okay.
Alright, we're
Give me
going
direction.
towards the Shadow Slinger headquarters.
Okay.
We're not going inside. I'm going towards it. I got a funny idea. Hold on, wait, let me check something real quick.
I'll say, whenever you were talking to them, I kept almost saying their actual names because I have them next to their titles.
Oh yeah.
But you wouldn't know their actual names. Oh, I passed.
Bobby, what have you got in your random sack of bullshit?
What do you
I.e. your
mean?
inventory of just random items you got from the cloaks and such.
Random bullshit. Go. Well, we got rid of the creepy ass doll.
Thank God. That thing was
That thing specifically says only use if hella dying, so we can't use that.
Okay, so we're not using whatever that is.
It's a hellhound cloak.
That sounds pretty cool.
I was straight up told by Zion only used if hella dying.
Okay,
So
So I'm only gonna use.
Do you have like magic paint or something by chance?
no, I wish that'd be dope as
that
hell.
would be dope.
I'll have a net that makes us good at fishing. I
Nah.
have crayons. I still don't have yellow. That's fine.
I guess we can do it with crayons.
I do have watercolors.
Oh.
I just
well,
got those.
Yeah, I guess we can do it with watercolors. That means they'll wash off eventually.
Hang on. I
Fine
don't
with it.
have my skill tree. God damn it.
Wait.
How long do illusions last?
How long do illusions last?
Illusions?
Yep.
I believe so. This is one of those things I need to add. So there's a maintain cost of 1. So it's
Okay.
1 per turn. So one model per 10 seconds.
Dang it.
Depending on what it is, I could argue if it's like a still image, then it can stay long or easier.
Well, we could go and try to find paint somewhere. What are
Yeah.
you wanting to do?
Graffiti.
That's what I thought. That's
Yeah.
fun.
They get putting a statement on their building.
Oh, I suck at spelling. They'll know.
Ah, I
it's
got
me.
it. Don't worry. Well, they're probably based on what I might say, they're gonna know it's me. But I mean, hey, I already quit, so might as well make it
Are we
official.
gonna say shadow singers suck?
Well, yeah, something along those lines. I was thinking a little more. I don't know.
Are you still at the
Depth.
bar while you're talking about this?
No, we're walking towards headquarters.
I don't know. Where can we get paint at?
I guess I could just use
It's like a general store.
Cause like I can put an illusion on it, but I feel
At
like
last.
yeah. I feel like
I
the
could
ones
use
that-
blood.
that seems a bit gross.
Yeah.
Also, when
Alright,
are we gonna get the blood? Cause I don't want to
True.
hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Cause this is just for funsies.
Right, for fun. Alright, let's go to the gym store.
You go into the general store. As you walk in, you do see a man inside. Also, he looks like part forest giant. Big man.
Nice.
Kind of looks up. Oh, hey.
Howdy.
Hello.
How can I help you guys?
Do you have any paint?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. How much?
However much you want, I guess.
What color do we want? Can we do it in green?
Sure.
I got green.
I ain't got,
Yay.
you know, whatever color.
Are you looking for like a bucket?
Hey, wait. Can we get
Probably.
some green and some yellow? Our favorite colors.
Yeah.
There you go. They'll definitely know it's us.
Probably like a little bucket.
I got big bucket
like
or
a-
handheld.
Like
You got
a
a mix.
handheld bucket.
Mixer?
Huh?
What?
I mean, I could mix them.
What does green and yellow make bottle be?
A lighter green.
Chartreuse, a color I have not seen. Looks to me like
Never
yellow
mind.
green.
And with,
Think
minus
it
the
was
mixer.
this.
Steve.
Minus the mixer. Just the green yellow plank, please.
Alright.
Plank
Bucket?
paint.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
sure, a
handheld
bucket of each.
bucket, a little bucket.
Alright. What are you trading?
I forgot we gotta trade shit. What do you have to trade? Because I traded all my other shit for this shit.
Is it just one thing or two things?
I mean, it has to equal roughly the value.
It's gotta equal paint.
How important is paint to you, sir?
I mean, it's a common item, but it's like a harder to get common item.
Well, sir, very well. I'll give you the choice of two options. I've got this little cube that makes little elemental poofs, and I've got a bag that smells like pastries.
I'll take the cube.
Okie dokie, here you
Kind
go.
of takes it, pulls up like a cigar, and then the cube, little fire.
Now that is a good use.
That's smart.
Paint.
Let's go.
Great idea. Let's do this.
And I have no obligations once you leave.
Oh, what does that mean?
Meaning, if you get in trouble with the paint, it's not my fault.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how that
Yeah.
works.
You
I'll just
just
let you guys know.
This was a transaction
sold
of
us
sorts.
the paint.
Okay. I want to go to the headquarters.
Yep, you just said.
Do we need to be sneaky?
Yes.
Okay.
Very
Self-checks.
sneaky.
My dice
is,
have been rolling
is
like
it
shit,
kind of
so-
like dark or anything outside? What time?
It's evening, so it's getting to nightfall. I gotta say,
I believe I
the cover of darkness isn't exactly your friend's
That's
history.
trite. That's trite.
That's
true.
trite.
19.
Trite propaganda.
I'm just walking, you know. I'm just
Roll the advantage, it's your hometown.
walking. Okay, cool.
Got a 19.
Yeah, that helped. Okay, thank God. What is it? That's an unnatural 20.
Okay,
A
19
stupid
and
20.
And a GMO 20. I like that one.
It's good.
Slinking through the shadows up to the
You
building.
nasty.
Side of the building. Actually, the front of the building. We want it to be
Okay.
sane. What?
I don't think the front is smart for graffiti.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you do so.
Mostly because I've graffitied many places before and usually they find you there.
That makes sense. Okay,
And
so
then you gotta
you had the
run.
right idea, but I want to put something like Shadow Slinger Sack, but I want it to be more like impactful, like deep.
I
And
quit.
And to be honest, I kind of want them to know it was me.
I think that they'll know just by the sheer fact of timeline, but like,
Good thinking. Okay.
Gives you a sliver of deniability.
do you have words or do you want a picture? Because I'm very
Here,
good
I'll-
at drawing
yeah.
people flipping something
I'll do
off.
the words, you do the picture.
Cool beans.
Can you draw? What would be-
Lots of dick.
Yeah, just draw a big dick. No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can't if you want to. Draw a big middle finger.
Alright.
Yeah. All right, I got the words I'm gonna put up there. I
Me as Lauren
Yeah.
sucks at drawing hands, so that will not
Hands
actually be
suck.
happening.
think it doesn't have to look green, Bobby. It's
I
okay.
have to have a reference.
Literally?
Okay. So the middle finger's in green.
Yeah.
The words are in yellow.
I quit.
No. I've got much more impact.
Yes, do it.
So above the middle finger, it's gonna say, "Can't wait to give you my bullet."
Damn. That's a
Yeah, you want a threat? I'll give you a threat. It's a bad decision. I'm
also-
sticking with it.
active.
Hey, Gino, what
What?
does that say?
Can't wait to give you my bullet. Even
Are
though I
you
don't use
threatening them or
bullets.
asking them out?
I already wrote it, Bobby. It's too late. Alright, fine. And like under like a little
Like,
parentheses,
underneath that, man.
under I'm like bullet as in my gun. Fuck you. There. Now they'll definitely get it.
Yeah, that makes more sense now.
I'm not flirting. This is a threat.
I'm not flirting, I'm threatening you. Just beat up.
Yeah, because, you know, it sounded like an innuendo at first.
Yeah, I guess you're kind of right. It kind of does sound like that. All right, yeah, that's cool. We should probably get out of here before someone notices.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go.
So I want you guys to make one more stealth check as you guys finish up the painting.
I rolled a nat 1.
We
So
are
as you
giggling
guys are
too
leaving-
hard as we're leaving. We're like,
Bartleby trips on paint.
Jesus, Bartleby, you fucking got paint all
You
over
hear.
yourself.
Hey! Bullet. You run?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
I'm
like a
running.
bullet.
Bartleby goes invisible.
Shit, I teleport. Teleport on a rooftop.
Yeah. You do see, just as you leave, you see a bullet kind of ding, 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 chasing you, but then it
It's that bitch.
as you do get away. Yeah.
I think we need to leave.
Yeah, I
As
probably
you do
should.
recognize the signature of the bouncing bullet.
I probably should have stayed in this town much longer.
I'll say, as you guys are running, you do see these two those three coming out of the kind of like town leaders area.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Monty, we gotta run.
Hey, we should probably get going. Let's head on up. You guys are all done here? Yeah, let's head on up to Infantry. Because I sent a
But do
letter
not change my face.
to
Yeah.
an old friend / teacher. Gonna meet up with her, even though she hasn't responded yet. Gonna meet up with her and see if she'll help me with my stuff I gotta do. I definitely did not graffiti my old workplace and get shot at while we left.
That totally did not happen
That did not happen.
at all.
As you see a little
Cross my heart.
cute little dark little thing. Like,
Oh,
Hello?
Yo, that thing's adorable. What the hell is this?
This is Ori.
Hi, Ori.
Hello.
I'm Bartleby.
That thing is very. Where did you get that? That thing is cute as heck.
I helped them be born.
So you're its mum.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that okay?
yeah. I wasn't putting
Yeah. No.
the-
Cool. Not gonna question any more
This
about
is
that
my
actually.
baby.
Cool. We have another
Awesome.
little brother.
We have
Let's go.
another child.
I'm not good at expressing my emotions.
Right, we're working on that, right?
So I'm going to say this, and then I'm probably going to ask if I shouldn't have said it.
Go.
Sometimes when you come up to me after your escapades
Uh-huh.
and you tell me what you've done,
Uh-huh.
I want to drown you from the inside.
Yeah, I get that more
That
often than
makes
you
sense.
think, actually.
To be fair, this time it was not my idea.
It was mine, I'll admit it.
The
I mean,
pink
no, there
colour
was no
my
idea.
Be careful.
I hope you know, Mommy can probably.
That's the one
tell
word
you.
I don't know, actually.
One of these days I
I
might
believe
Fair
that.
enough.
In Gino's lungs.
In my lungs. Well,
I don't
guess.
want to,
I mean, I prefer you didn't too, I suppose.
but you angered me.
Yeah, I get that a lot too.
And I wasn't exactly shown how to give proper punishment for when someone is doing something stupid.
Mommy, are you mad at
What
me
would be
too?
a proper punishment?
You hear. Bah! Ding, 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 ding. In the
Ah.
distance.
That's nothing. But we probably should get away
Rouse
from that
trouble.
sound a little.
Old story.
Yeah.
We probably should get away from that sound
As you guys leave and begin your
though.
travel.
We'll think up a punishment later.
I don't think you like the
Something-
punishments my mother gave me.
No, probably not. She's kind of tyrannical, so.
I mean, I know the things
Ben,
that I
I'll say
would
this as
hate.
Ben. In fairness, I don't think you're supposed to like punishments in general. But
Not unless you're a masochist.
that being said, not a good point of reference.
Or a
Thanks, guys.
sadist, I guess.
I know that. I know what would make me upsetty if I was punished. So
If I took away your utensils.
no, because I'm real good at baking with my hands. That's not really a punishment. I know what my punishments are.
Okay.
Making me read, making me brush my teeth.
So my decisions aren't always the best.
As we're walking.
Therefore, perhaps my punishments for however long you decree it, I guess, is that I am not allowed to make any more decisions.
And how would I force that?
Also,
Well, I'm the one presenting it, so like I wouldn't
hey,
allow
Jinho,
it kind of thing.
one other
I just
thing.
am not allowed to make the decisions for however long you decide. Since
my
I like to make
parents
dumb
always
decisions.
said to
We should probably walk faster. Since I make dumb decisions all the time.
My parents also said that any punishment you have to be able to learn from. So if you didn't learn anything, it was useless. Which, if you're not making any decisions, it means that you're not making any good decisions either.
Fuck, that's a good point.
Our parents are real good parents.
Well,
Probably.
if I got my memories back,
Yeah.
if I got my memories back, I can remember how my parents punished me.
Totally.
How about we can put a pin in this till I get my memories back, and then I could give you one of my parents' punishments.
One of your parents' punishments?
Yeah, I assume I probably had some. Probably. Wait, isn't Haru with us?
Yeah. Haru's on the ship. That's where you're headed.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The glider.
Yeah, so we're about
Okay,
there.
wait, we can just ask Haru. She might have a good punishment. It's up to you to decide, I guess, what my punishment is, though, Monty. It'll be fine.
As you guys do start to leave, like I imagine you guys are like go out, close the gate behind you as you see like the liquid metal like seep through the.
Miss me.
Jinho?
Shit. See, this is why I shouldn't be making decisions.
Jinho, did you see Vani's face right
I
there?
do. I see it.
Okay.
I can see it.
Was that a good decision?
Obviously not. I find it out. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut for the remainder of the trip. No, I feel that I made a mistake.
You guys get onto the glider and take off.
I'm in
Well,
danger.
except for this. Haru,
Yeah.
how did Mom and Dad punish me when I did something wrong?
Made you pull the weeds.
I
We don't
don't know
have
how we're gonna
to.
incorporate that. Is there another thing?
Incorporate. Are you in trouble?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we had the garden and we had really bad weeds, so you'd pull the weeds. But let me think. I mean, they'd spank you, but that's a little weird as an adult.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I'd rather you just drown me. Not saying that. Don't do it.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Honestly, it was just we gave him extra chores. That's what we did. We gave him my chores.
I guess it's your decision, I suppose. I mean,
I guess you had good parents. You just don't remember them.
thanks. You're absolutely right.
But that's out of game.
We don't do we have chores, I guess, on the ship to keep it tidy.
You have to deep clean the ship.
Oh, it's gonna take forever.
That's the point.
Yeah, I get that. You're the one making the punishment, I guess, Monty, so it's up to you.
I'm not.
Well, no, I got that, but you're the one who's angry, so that just feels like you should make the punishment, right?
Can I not just be angry?
Well, yeah. So you don't want to get the frustrations out.
Hey, maybe don't push your luck. Your sister.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help.
You're not.
I know I'm not helping myself. I'm trying to help her.
I think you're making her more annoyed.
Okay. I'll just shut up, like I said before.
I'm going to
And with that, we will end tonight's session. The introduction of Ori.
Little guy.
Little guy.
An introduction to unique abilities that you did not know you had. Ben is now shadowy.
Yeah, I don't feel like
before.
that's good, to be honest. I
Shadowy
kind of have a bad feeling about it.
And you have officially resigned.
Super officially, and now I'm being hunted. Oh boy.
like 95%.
Look, man, Judo does. He's just a
Yeah,
rebel
I don't
man.
know how you're gonna get to the top of the ranks. With
Well,
that.
I'm not anymore. No, I'm just gonna take them out.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Now the
fun.
plan is just to take them down.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe. You know the deal. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.